Yeah. It's dedicated to the special ladies. The unspecial ones couldn't get it.
Yeah, who are the special ladies?
You ever sang this to a girl?
No, I don't think I ever sang this to a girl. I think this was definitely on the voicemail though.
This felt like a voicemail song for sure. This was that shit though. Day
Saying
26?
leave your name and number after he get this shit off is just nasty.
100, but
yo, you reached me.
And like, what if I called you?
Yeah, like we never thought that through. Like, what about when the homies call
and you get day 26?
They get day 26. Like, it's
the
that's
ballad
nasty.
version.
That's disgusting.
Oh my bad, Mary. She was gone. He was reading in between the lines.
What's up with day 26? Is over?
I don't know. Damaris was definitely into Donnie though.
Donnie. Who was your favorite, D?
You know what the crazy thing is when Day 26 came out, I was a little young to be crushing on them, if that makes sense. Like, they were like older men. I didn't have like the older man crush on them type shit.
Oh, okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know we talked about the cheesecake thing and how crazy that was with making the band. But no one really brings up that Puff made 25 grown men sing for a mattress.
Puff was getting
They battled each other for a mattress.
Yo, listen, man, that Puff was ahead of his time with that shit, bro. Like putting everybody in the house to sing R&B. Like these niggas had do-rags. It was all kinds of basketball shorts. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be amazing TV. Niggas start fighting on the stairs inside the brownstone.
That was back when you could fight on reality TV. Making the band, they scrapped for real. Like there was 2-minute fights.
Yeah.
Then Snooki got punched in the face, and then they just couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
No, I think it was College Hill. Remember Crystal got beat with that shoe and was leaking all over the place?
I don't remember much.
Oh,
of
yes,
College
I
Hill.
do remember that.
College Hill. I will never forget that fight for as long as I live.
Yeah,
that
she
girl
got
beat
went
in
crazy.
the face with it. They was letting them fight. She got beat in the face with a shoe.
Yeah, the heel.
And she was leaking.
Yeah.
And I
She
think
split
that's
her
when around the
shoulder.
time they stopped.
Remember College Hill?
I barely watched College Hill.
Really?
I remember it, but I wasn't that
I
into
loved
it.
College Hill.
I was more of a Harlem Heights type of guy. Wasn't that the name of it? My man CGF was on that show with Kanye's ex, the first one.
Harlem Heights.
Why wasn't you in Harlem Heights?
I was doing something else that shouldn't have been on camera around that time. Rory.
You was in Harlem.
Yeah, I was for sure. Really in Harlem at that time.
Really?
Yo, we was talking about Jackass and Tom Green, and I thought about it after we recorded, and it was so fucked up of us not to mention Hits from the Street.
That's true.
Yeah, like Hits was another one of those legendary, iconic prankster, what do they call them? Gaff? Is it
I have no idea what gaff means.
it's like when you play
A gaffer? Is that lighting?
No, gaffer is like when you like a film crew. Like, isn't a gaff or something like when you prank? Isn't that like a word for it?
I don't think so.
Like a gag?
Gag?
A gag. There you go. Pause. If you need to.
See, that's why I was trying to stay away from that word.
So you try to make up another word that was
you
like
just
it?
like it,
A
expecting
little
us to know what the
pretentious of
fuck
you?
it meant.
I feel like gaff is like the white gag. Like
No.
the white version of gag.
Hey, yo.
No?
Gaff is millennial language for give a fuck. Actually.
Excuse me?
Is that what the kids are doing?
GAF.
They just be like, yo, gaff?
No.
I don't
Some-
gaff?
I don't, yeah.
Who's saying that? And where are they? So I can stay away from that.
Like I mean, not millennials.
Yeah, I'm just getting used to
Gen
cap.
Z. Gen
Like-
Z.
Jizzy.
Gen Z.
Oh, I
Generation
thought you
Z.
said Jizzy, like Jizzy Doll created it. I'm about to say, oh, she's really
Who
out
is
here
Jizzy
getting
Who
it.
is Jizzy?
She's a
star tender.
Yeah,
Just, you know
she's
what?
one of the most, she's a star tender.
Okay.
I'm sorry that my brain retains this information.
I
Rory. What do you
am
want me to
too.
do? Yeah, I'm sorry.
I feel bad that I didn't know. I've been a fan of the
Oh, you
Star
should know her.
Tenders.
She's out there really killing the economy.
Yeah.
She's keeping New York afloat.
No one pours Patron like her.
No, not at all.
She puts the Patron in first, then the ice. No one does it that way. Everyone else does the ice and the Patron. She changed the game.
Is that how you like your drinks?
No, put the ice in first.
Ice first?
Yeah.
'Cause then when you
Jizzy just
pour
tries to be
it over,
different.
It cools as you.
Anyways.
But I feel like if you pour the drink first, you know exactly how much alcohol you have in the cup.
Which
You
is
can
very
see that
true. But if
first.
you're a
That is true.
professional, you can count when you're pouring it.
Yeah, we know a lot of people can't count though, D.
Yeah, I don't know if the Star Tenders are the best at like.
Oh no, they can count. They can count them
Well, they
singles.
can count once.
Oh,
They can definitely count
Oh, my
ones.
God.
faster than anybody you know.
But if you-
fastest thumbs in the West.
But if you throw a 20 in there, it might confuse them.
Yeah, it throws it off.
Yeah, they got to stay with the ones. Maybe a 5.
Because if they're like at 2,000 $37 and you throw a 20 in there.
And they're on IG Live. They don't want to show. Never mind.
That's true.
Ashton Kutcher, prankster, gaffer. He was a crazy gaffer.
Legendary.
I miss Punk'd. Punk'd was kind of funny.
Punk'd was funny.
Punk'd was funny. They had some good ones on there. They showed one on the internet the other day. I saw when they punked Allen Iverson. That was just funny. They was telling Allen Iverson he couldn't get in the party. This is probably when Allen Iverson was easily the biggest athlete on the planet.
Yeah.
And they're like, nah, you gotta wait. And
Party's
then they
full.
brought in some random white girl. He was like, yo, who the fuck is that?
Yeah. And didn't they get another guy with Iverson after that? There was another NBA player with like the same episode.
They got a bunch of NBA players. They got a bunch of them.
Kanye was great on Punk'd. He was running away with the film. You don't remember that?
He still is. He got the laptop from Ray J. The second installment of the sex tape. He wanted to get that from Ray J.
This is a true story, or
I watched the interview that he did with Jason Lee. Shout out to Jason Lee.
Kim Kardashian said that does not exist.
How would the rep know?
The rep is supposed to say that, but I believe Kanye.
Pete got a rundown on Raymond.
No. Is that Ray J's real name?
I was just about to ask you
Raymond.
That.
Raymond J. Think this mom should say, yo, it's Ray.
Ray Sean. It's like not like Ray.
You are such a nigga. Ray Sean. Look at the name that popped into Ray Sean. You know a Ray Sean. How long y'all talk to each other?
I definitely got an ex named Ray Sean.
For sure. Ray Sean rolled off your tongue too quick. You went straight to Ray Sean. Not like
you perked up a little bit when you said Ray Sean too.
Ray
Y'all
Sean.
fucking annoying.
Ray J's real name is William.
That's
William
hilarious.
Ray Norwood Jr.
William
Oh, it's the middle
Ray.
name. Okay.
William Ray.
Why couldn't be Willie J?
Nah, that nigga Bill.
Willie
I'ma
J
start
is
calling him
nasty.
Bill.
He can't be Willie J?
Nah. He did it right.
Are
Ray
you
J.
listening to One Wish if it's by Willie J?
Nah.
Wasn't someone in Day 26 called Willie J?
Willie. Yeah, his name was Willie.
It wasn't Willie J. It was Willie. That's not. Your name being Willie?
Willie Taylor.
Willie Taylor. That's what it was.
Yo, Willie coming to the stage, Willie? I'm exiting.
Wait,
That's why he in a group. It's just Day 26.
Yeah, you
Where's
can't
the
say
J?
Willie by itself. Where's the J?
what's
and
the
what?
J for?
And what? Ray J?
Ray J.
William Raymond what?
Norwood. He's Brandy's brother.
Norwood.
He just threw a letter at the end of it?
Jay
Don't
rhymes
tell me
with
that.
Ray, so.
Don't tell me that. We got to find the J in Ray J's name.
We gotta find
the
Oh,
J.
he's a junior. He's a junior. Ray Jr.
Oh, there you go. Junior.
Oh, I was figuring it was some type of blood set that we didn't know about.
You ain't.
Nah, he's a
figuring
junior.
the
J
shit
blocks.
like
And
that.
shout out to Ray J, the
Block.
icon, the legend.
He's an icon. Living legend.
I still want a Scooty bike. I don't know why.
Did those pop? Because those were amazing.
They did. I feel like those little electric scooters kind of got the Scooty bikes out of here.
Yeah, but they had Bluetooth on that shit. I was scooting around Hoboken on that.
You actually
You
rode a
had a
Scooty
Scooty
bike
bike?
before?
Yeah, Billy pulled up on me in Hoboken with one, and I drove for an hour around Hoboken.
You liked
It
it?
was amazing.
Yeah.
Had
Yeah, I
I
want a
not
Scooty
been
bike.
like kind of broke at that time, I would have purchased one. They were worth the money.
I always liked the concept of it. I always thought it was a dope concept. And then it was cool when you could wrap it with different logos and shit like that. So yeah, I think I still want a Scooty bike.
It'd be perfect for New York in the summer or Miami. Those shits, those were great.
Yeah, but the interview was cool. I mean, it wasn't nothing too, new and didn't really learn too much from it, but it was cool.
I get it. Yesterday, your brother texted me.
Which one? Hop?
Hop.
Uh-huh.
And Hop sent me something. And I don't know how to feel about it.
Is it a record?
No.
Who he send you?
I'll play it.
A voice note?
Quoting myself, here's a passage from Killing Rommel. In the story, poet and Oxford tutor Zachary Stein makes the distinction between two types of despair. Jewish despair arises from want and can be cured by surfeit. Give a penniless Jew 50 quid and he perks right up. Irish despair is different. Nothing relieves Irish despair. The Irishman's complaint lies not with his circumstances, which might be rendered brilliant by labor or luck, but with the injustice of existence itself. Death. How could a benevolent deity gift us with life, only to set such a cruel term upon it? Irish despair knows no remedy. Money can't help, love fades, fame is fleeting. The only cures are booze and sentiment. That's why the Irish are such noble drunks and glorious poets. No one sings like the Irish or mourns like them. Why? Because they're angels imprisoned in vessels of flesh.
They're angels.
You don't think I'm an angel?
Fuck
Imprisoned in vessels of
in
flesh?
the vessel of the flesh. No.
That's me. I might make that my bio. Just an angel.
Why does Hop have this?
I don't know. But Hop would be the one that would have something like
He
this.
definitely would, man.
He texted me that and said, "Is this true?" Question mark. And I thought he was. Really thought he was something like a record or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, great!" And then I start listening, And it just kind of
It
describes,
hit you that you are an angel
yeah. And I should write more
imprisoned
poetry
in a vessel of flesh.
or maybe sing more. But no, that
Drink more.
well,
That'll help.
clearly that's
That
all we
clears
can
the
do.
palate. Yeah.
Clears the palate.
But this gave me no hope with life because this is how I view things. There's not
Who is
anything
that?
that's going. I have no idea. This is Stephen Pressfield, chapter 31 of Turning Pro.
Okay.
Tap your inner power and create your life's work. I don't know. It's probably one of those self-help books, except for Irish people.
Oh, okay. That's,
Everyone but the Irish can
Irish for Dummies.
can turn pro.
That's one of those Irish
Why
for
is
Dummies
not reading
books.
an Irish self-help book is fucking hilarious.
Well, we don't. Maybe he did Ancestry.com and Maul's family may be Irish.
I'm pretty sure we came through the waters of Ireland at some point during our
Came through the wall.
during our journey from Africa. I'm sure some of my ancestors definitely stopped in Ireland.
I feel like that.
And to do what?
Right.
I don't know, drink.
Find some white slaves
Yeah. Exactly, yeah.
and some potatoes.
Hop is crazy for having that, but that's probably some shit he listens to all the time. He follows a bunch of wild, random shit.
Usually I go to my pops and family for Irish stuff, but now I can go to your family.
What's his name? Jeff? Was it Jeff? Yeah, I think Jeff from It's the Real. Shout out to Jeff. He hit me last night and invited me to join the Discord
Yeah, man.
that him and his brother had created, I guess. No, Eric. I'm sorry, Eric hit me. And that was pretty cool. Joined the Canal Street Sweepers Discord server. It's a whole bunch of, industry people, if you will, in the Discord talking about mixtapes and
Yeah,
hip hop.
his concept was he wanted to do like some type of hip hop book club structure where you could talk about certain stuff. And obviously, it wouldn't be books; it would be mixtapes and albums. But yeah, I popped my head in there the other day. When I have some more time, I'm definitely gonna go in there. But if you're a nerd like myself, that's great.
Yeah, that's the type of shit you want to be in.
For sure.
I was scrolling through some of the mixtapes they posted, and I was like, oh, I know what type of room this is.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna find shit in here that I never even heard.
a lot of blog era shit.
Yeah,
lot of nerdy stuff that you and your friends would make fun of us for.
oh yeah. But I mean, the mixtape circuit in the era was I was old enough to be a part of that and understand. Like I said, I still remember Sycamore, being the guy that had all the instrumentals
For sure.
for every
Shout out
fucking
Sycamore.
record. And that was you almost had to have the mixtape and the Sycamore instrumental CD, because you had to write and get your shit off. Like after you heard like Kiss and
Yeah.
Stack get they shit off, it's like, all right.
Give me a verse from the stat.
I lost my
freestyle.
rhyme book, man.
Oh, you had a rhyme book?
Yeah,
How many pages do you think were in it?
it was the spiral notebook. It was the 5 subject notebook. Remember
Yeah,
the
of
5
course.
subjects? One of those. I used to write in it, but it was never nothing too. Like I knew I wasn't gonna be a rapper.
What age did you stop rapping?
Like, well, I never really started, but stopped writing raps.
Was Reasonable Doubt out?
Absolutely.
Oh, so he was trying to get on.
Yeah, but Reasonable Doubt came out
J-verse.
when I was what, 15, 16?
Do you think you would have gotten your J
15?
verse?
Nah, I wasn't good, bro. I was terrible. My rhymes was terrible.
Oh my god! What a waste of a could have been rapper.
But that's like Michael
Brother
Jordan's
could have
son.
A&R'd it.
Yeah.
Biggs could have managed it.
Today, yes. Like if I was 16, 17 today, I probably would pursue it because it just isn't as much skill required today. You just got to have like certain energy and a certain look.
Do you think when Jay said, I heard motherfuckers saying they made Hove, okay, so make another Hove?
They was
Do you think
making
everyone
Hov?
looked at you and was like, "Psh."
Everybody did a slow turn.
Like-
Yo,
Yo, you up?
you up.
No.
I got
told you.
next.
After the Black album, the city was yours.
The city was never mine, Rory.
You said on that in Fade to Black, you said after tonight, the city is mine.
Rory, I never said that.
Yes, you
I don't. First of all, I don't want the city. I promise you, the city is safe. I don't want it.
whole
There's some sick shit going on in this
Maul's the
city.
king of New York.
He's
I'm not,
Eric
Jesus.
Adams.
I'm not. I'm definitely not Eric Adams. I'm not Eric Adams, man.
How did you guys feel? Speaking of that Discord, we could bump into this conversation. How did you guys feel when the nerds started to take over?
The nerds?
And nerd, I don't mean in an offensive way. Just
Backpack rappers?
the rap that was not about the stereotypical drug dealing.
Well, I mean,
'Cause
again,
of course,
that's-
it existed before, but it had a
it had a
re-
resurgence.
yes.
Yeah. Everything is a cycle. Everything is nothing is new. It's just all a cycle. It comes around, goes around. But I do realize that I think now today more than ever, these young dudes are really trying to live their raps to the fullest.
Yeah,
and that's what it's just like
you guys don't need to.
Yeah,
they sold without it.
Yeah, like you don't need to really be out here shooting shit.
Yeah,
and that's the scary part. Like I don't think, from what I remember, and NWA, Ice Cube, all of that, they weren't out actively shooting each other and trying to kill each other.
Yeah.
So that was considered the most violent era, the birth of gangster rap, and the feds got involved and put the parental advisory sticker on music. Like that was the big deal.
Yeah.
Like when the parental advisory sticker came into play and it was letting you know like the language and the content on this is, not for children. And that was probably the most violent it was. People stomping on CDs outside of the store. Like now people are getting shot on the set of their video. Like it's
the
just
most violent era in
it's weird as fuck. So I mean, I miss the nerd shit. I miss when it was just words and, little sublimes thrown each other's way.
I'm actually kind of shocked. I did think the nerd, because I would say the nerd era probably started, and I know people are going to get offended by calling it the nerd era. I'm a nerd, guys.
There's nothing wrong with the nerd era.
I think it was Kanye versus 50, Graduation versus Curtis, and Graduation winning, I think is when the shift started to happen. And then blogs came, and then that's when it really thrived. I thought it was going to last longer than this. Of course, the ones that sell the most, the Coles, Drakes, and I would even consider Kendrick more in the nerdy side, even though he does rap about other shit, are still sell the most, but it's definitely not what's popular now.
No.
Like at all.
No. The most popular content now is the most violent. Yeah. And I get it. It's
Chief Keef came in and said, "Yo, fuck y'all nerds. We bringing this shit back to violence."
Yo, it's crazy looking back at like a lot of old Chief Keef videos and like realizing how many of those young cats are dead now.
Oh, it's very that shit. Entire Chicago era was
it's so depressing, man. Like you looking at the video and you're like, damn, like, and if you the history of that whole scene and how many of those dudes are no longer with us and how many of them are locked up, it's sad. It's sad, but in a crazy way, I think that's part of the legacy of somebody like Chief Keef. Is that he just created a energy and a sound and, that just grew into something I don't even think he knew was going to be what it is today.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the entire drill legacy to some degree everywhere.
Yeah. And it's sad, and it's crazy because I hate being that guy, but when you sit back and really look at things, and I remember growing up, you'd hear my mom and everybody say, "Oh, the music, these kids is going crazy. It's the music, it's the music." And you're like, no, it's not. Like, it's not art, it's the expression. Now it's the music, though. Like, I'm on board with that. It's the music. It's in the music.
But how do you figure that, though?
Well, when you have the drill sound, right? I think that you can't even, as a drill artist or to make a drill record, you can't even really be respected unless you really do some like violent shit almost. Like it almost got to be like, yo, you got to be involved in some type of violent shit for people to be like, oh, all right, like he really living that shit. He really doing that shit.
No, I think it's more that it's the access is the problem, because I don't think most of these rappers would be rappers if it wasn't so easy to make and put out music. Like Chief Keef, I don't think wouldn't have been a rapper had he not had the ability to be on parole in his house, shoot a video, upload it to the internet, and it immediately make him money. Because it was hard to be, you had to go and do it. Like you couldn't also be murdering people and focusing on your music, or like really be in the street or focus on your music.
No, clearly you can.
Because it was tougher
like
at that,
these
at
rappers
that time.
Are working overtime.
And I'm saying now it's so easy to do it that you can also be the person that is committing these crimes and still be able to make music. There's enough time in the day.
Yeah.
And it's easy and it's profitable. So they're like, well, I might as well do this, because they wouldn't have done it had it been, the 90s where it was difficult to put out music in that regard. So yes, I think in the 90s you would have had the people that were actually in the street doing the shit. If they had easy access to make music, they would have made it, but they couldn't at the time. So now I just think it's the access of the people that really commit crimes can also make music. I hope that makes sense.
No, I know exactly what you mean, but I also feel like, the music is definitely because music is energy. And words have power. And if you hearing this content over and over and over and over, like you never see violence at R&B concerts like that. Maybe like you might see women fighting at R&B.
No, I
show.
saw someone get knocked out at Giveon show.
Really?
Yeah, outside. It was funny.
Getting knocked out at a Giveon show is crazy.
In front of the cops too. It was like a real bold move.
Yeah, that's just like that's some weird shit. But like you almost like if you just imagine walking into Madison Square Garden and it's a drill show. You know the energy that's in there.
Yeah, but
It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a lot of asses shaking. It's gonna be a lot of the little demon babies doing their little demon dances.
Demon babies. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you know how they do their little demon spins and all of that.
Demon spins.
Yeah, when they do that, that means that they're gearing up.
When the leg come up and do this.
Oh man, you would. Yeah, you know what time
It's the
it is.
violent mating call.
So this is what I'm saying. So you know the type of energy that's with that.
But it's the people that would be at that drill show.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's what I'm saying. It's in the music because it's just a part of them.
Yeah.
Like, but even if you go to a rock show in the mosh pit, that energy is there. Like, you know what I mean? Like that energy that's part of, the whole experience. Like to release that energy and, get in the mosh pit and push each other. And, if you break a nose or, you're bleeding, it's like you had a great night. That's just the energy that's there.
Yeah, no, I get that.
So it's in the music. It's unfortunate because now these young cats have so much access and they have so many opportunities and there's so much money in entertainment now. Like, some of these artists they make more money than some of the most iconic figures ever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I said, people on TikTok making 17 million for dancing.
Well, I think it just gets in the music.
I don't think James Brown made 17 million from just dancing.
No.
You know what I mean? So it's just like
He was also a murderer as well, though.
Well, I mean, that situation was very.
James Brown was a killer.
That was
a murderer?
What?
Well, yeah.
What wasn't he?
He was.
What wasn't he?
James Brown put every drill rapper's rap sheet to shame.
No, don't get it twisted. There was some violent artists.
MC Hammer would put a lot of these drill rappers to shame.
Yeah. No.
Don't fuck with Hammer.
Well, no, don't. But not to this.
Don't.
But not to this extent. Like Hammer wasn't a violent person like that.
But then again, like
he was just from a real area of his city. That's what it was.
And kind of to your point, because I know a lot of the Chicago stuff started out with like actual beef records where they were talking about actually killing specific people that lived a few blocks away.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think in the 90s and 2000s, if those two neighborhoods really had beef, they would just have beef because they're not going to take the time to buy studio time to get an engineer, like do all this. They're going to go handle the beef. Mm-hmm. Now they just can do a song about it in an hour and then go back out and do it. Mm-hmm. That's really it. They just wouldn't do it. They would just beef. There'd be no soundtrack to it.
But it still wasn't so violent though, man. This is a violent era that we in. But again, I love the fact that these young cats got access and they're making all this money, but I just want them to find a way to not feel like they have to live that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just, you ain't got to live that shit, man. Like, once you get a deal and you out, stay out the way, man. According to organization, to pick up on one of the last topics we spoke about again, Girl Scout cookies are still selling about 800 million a year.
It's a little light 800.
You know what I mean? On the off year.
But are they being progressive in the gender of the cookies?
I don't know. See, they never fell into that. They never gave their product gender. They never put like a wig on the cookies.
Which, how dare they?
Yeah, like they never gave their cookie like personality. It was just like the product speaks for itself. Street mentality, if you will. The product speaks for itself. We got that butter. You know where to find us at. Actually, we bring it to your door. You don't even got to find us.
With children.
Exactly. So yeah, no, they never fell into that giving their product any gender or funny costumes.
Well, finally, Eminem did something about it. Empowered.
Yeah. What was that?
There's so much crazy going on in the world right now.
We know
both sides are insane.
We know that. Mm-hmm.
This is one of those where all of y'all are fucking nuts.
Yeah.
Because changing how a girl Eminem looks to begin with is one of the craziest and weirdest things I've ever heard in my entire life.
Right.
Then to give one of the Eminem's anxiety. I don't want my chocolate to be anxious.
Right. Actually, I want chocolate because I am anxious. So I need like.
And with someone that does have anxiety, I've never felt not heard or not seen because the chocolate world was not embracing my story.
Right.
So let's begin there. Just the fact that they are now doing this, they're taking... Damaris, I know you were super offended by the girl Eminem being in high heels and not a more empowering shoe.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
So let's start there. That's insane. But I also don't particularly care. The outrage of it is equally as fucking insane.
I didn't even know people were outraged about this.
This is from your favorite network.
The other big change is that the brown M&M has, quote, transitioned from high stilettos to lower block heels. Also less sexy. That's progress. M&Ms will not be satisfied until every last cartoon character is deeply unappealing and totally androgynous. Until the moment you wouldn't want to have a drink with any one of them. That's the goal. When you're totally turned off, we've achieved equity. They've won. The other big change is that the brown M&M...
Hold on.
Nah, you ain't catch them bars?
I don't kink shame. I have my own weird shit. Like, I don't look at people weird with their sexual preferences. Is Tucker Carlson want to fuck an Eminem?
No, I don't.
He said he can no longer wants to have a drink with her. She's a cartoon chocolate.
I mean,
And he's not turned on anymore.
I think what he was saying was that, you can't look at them in that way no more. Not that he ever.
But why?
did.
Why was he
What?
looking?
And I don't think it was him. I think he was saying whoever was outraged because this obviously was a real outrage.
No, he's the one
he's
outraged.
Oh, he's outraged. I thought he was reporting on people being outraged.
No, he's
in that.
reporting on himself.
He's saying he feels he's no longer turned on by the girl Eminem. He doesn't even want to have a drink with the broad anymore because now she's not sexy. She doesn't have the 6-inch heels that Tucker likes on his chocolate.
So he was. People had their things, Rory. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not here to judge nobody. I mean, I am, but I guess this is, Tucker used his platform to express his outrage and him being upset about them trying to not sexify his chocolate anymore.
This is the same network that says gender is biological, it's social construct, all that nonsense, and then comes on and is outraged that the girl Eminem isn't sexy anymore.
I just want to say the Rolling Stones has an article that says, "Let the green M&M be a nasty little slut."
What is
hold on. What is going on in the world?
Yo.
Yeah, like,
Am I the only one that thinks all of you are fucking insane?
Yeah, like, I don't understand what's happening
Both
anymore.
sides.
What the fuck is going on?
The Rolling Stones are like
That's
a
fake.
cover band.
Yeah, no, the Rolling Stone
A cover band.
magazine by E.J. Dickinson.
The
or Dixon.
rubber. No, the band.
The band or the
The
magazine?
band or the magazine.
The magazine.
Okay, so I think it's Rolling Stone. The Stones is the band. The Rolling
Okay.
Stone is
Sorry.
the magazine.
Okay.
Just the one stone.
I thought the band had lost their fucking mind. I was about to like, all right.
Look at the legacy.
Yeah, like, I'm like, wait, what?
So I'm sorry. So what did they do, Eden? They created a song?
They had an article come out exactly about the M&M, and they titled it "Let the green M&M be a nasty little slut."
It's chocolate.
I don't know why y'all are surprised. This is the thing. Every time y'all go on a porn website, there are so many porn cartoons, and like they have people.
No M&Ms though.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Eminem get.
But it's an Eminem
Get
cartoon.
drilled.
People get turned on by cartoons. That's a thing.
That's a sickness.
I don't think it's a sickness. It's a kink.
Some
Okay,
kinks
but
are
it's an actual
sickness.
kink.
Some
this
kinks,
is the
some
marketing.
kinks are sick.
This is the marketing from them though. Pornhub isn't changing the green M&M.
Yeah.
Eminem made a statement that they want to include everyone, which is also back to exploiting people's pain.
Yeah.
Because now you're just trying to hop on the wave of, look, we're progressive and we're chocolate, so we're gonna make it transgender and have anxiety. It's chocolate. You're not making everyone feel included.
Yeah, listen, man. I'm just give me M&M peanuts, and the rest of that shit y'all can do what y'all want with it. I don't care who got on heels.
But what if
What
it was
color?
M&M peanuts that you could relate to?
I feel like making the orange M&M have anxiety is a shot at gingers.
Okay.
I feel a little offended by that. That the orange one you would say is very nervous and being bullied, and that's like the M&M that no
antisocial.
one really fucks with.
I love the orange M&Ms, by the way.
There's a different flavor.
You gobble them up.
They do taste different.
No, they don't.
Maybe it's a mental thing.
It's definitely a mental thing.
But I think
they
if
don't
you,
taste different.
I think if you blindfold me, I could tell which peanut was which M&M peanut was which color.
So
I could definitely tell blue.
You could taste the blue, right?
Mm-hmm.
What blue tastes like?
The artificial blue 40, yeah, I can definitely taste
Yeah,
it.
you could taste that shit.
I would think if they really wanted to get with the transgender world, they would take the yellow peanut M&M and take the peanut out of him, and he would be a new M&M.
Mark that, Adam.
Yes.
To like really get into the transgender community.
Which do you prefer, M&M peanuts or plain?
Peanuts. But that changed with age.
Is M&M a classic candy?
Yeah.
What?
Come on. They have a store next to our fucking
It's classic.
billboard.
If
I'm
M&Ms are
marking that
classic,
too.
what would be a classic candy?
What would? No, M&M is a classic.
That's what I'm
candy,
saying.
for sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Reese's Pieces taste better, but M&M.
Yeah, Reese's. Yeah, if you're gonna eat plain M&Ms, just get Reese's Pieces.
Well, Reese's has to respond now.
Well,
The rest of the candy world has to keep up. You have to keep up with the times.
Because M&M is great to break away from the pack. So now, can you go in the M&M store and still get the M&M doll? I don't want to offend M&Ms by calling them dolls, but can you get the M&M doll that was wearing heels still, or are they taking those off the shelves?
Those are selling on eBay for
the
crazy.
resale on those.
If you had an M&M doll that you used to fuck with the heels,
Yeah.
because you was into that,
The resale is
what?
crazy.
That
You're
she
paying
used
top.
to fuck.
Tucker Carlson is going crazy on eBay right
We
now.
might need to walk to the M&M store and see if they how many of those they have on the shelves still.
Do a
What
flip.
if there's like people outside protesting?
I just find it really funny when men reveal the shit that they're really into. Y'all are really upset that the green M&M isn't in lingerie and heels anymore.
Who is y'all?
Was it in
I
line?
had no idea.
All right, by the way, I didn't even know there was a woman green M&M.
I had no idea. I don't even eat M&Ms anymore.
I thought it was the yellow dude and the red guy.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on there. Listen, man, I'm just in the world just trying to figure it out day by day and avoid depression. That's it.
This is what makes me. This is where I think Irish people are correct. Money won't help anything.
No.
This world is just fucked.
It's fucked. I'm telling you.
I'm depressed that I'm
Look at what we're outraged about. Don't you dare put any heels on my fucking candy. What?
Again,
The crazy thing is, I don't think anybody asked them to take the heels off.
Nobody asked. No, listen, fam. If we start getting into nobody asked them to put them on in the first place.
Yeah.
When that commercial came, it was like, okay, that's kind of weird. Like,
from the beginning.
yeah, it was like, okay, but whatever. Marketing, I guess. I didn't go to college. I don't know what marketing is. Whatever. I just didn't get it. I don't understand. But whatever. Listen, equal rights to all candy. Put heels on them if you want to. Take them off. So now the M&M is wearing sneakers, is what they're saying.
Well, she's just not wearing sexy heels. I think she's wearing block
she's
the
wearing-
heels,
oh,
the
she's
heels
wearing,
girls wear today, like the little block boot type things.
Shark boots. She's wearing shark boots, like the.
she's wearing the Yeezy boots, the
Yeah,
fisherman boots.
Okay, that's probably more comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Like she doesn't want walk around selling candy all day with heels on. I get it.
Okay, but
Showing her
isn't,
candy, showing her goods.
This is where I get very confused with woke people and the woke movement.
Okay.
We want to empower women to dress the way they want to dress and not judge them for what they're wearing. They can wear heels, they can wear whatever, and we can't and shouldn't judge them.
Shouldn't.
So now they're saying those heels are too sexy and we need a stronger woman that doesn't wear heels. Like, I don't get.
Well, they don't.
Like, it's just
they don't want
it's
you to
all,
wear.
Hypocrisy. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
They don't want the candy and the sexy heels. They want to put them in the math substitute teacher heels. You know, the little kitten heel, where it was like you're not attracted to that.
Some wedges.
Yeah, you don't want to see a kitten heel. You open the door and a woman is standing in kitten heels. You're not turned on.
Man, if she look good enough, y'all will fuck a woman in the kitten heel.
I think Eminem. I'm not even kidding. I think I saw a statement. I would definitely fuck a woman in a kitten. If I wanted to fuck them.
Kitten heels is not stopping it.
No.
Yeah, I don't even recognize what you have on your feet.
Matter of fact,
if I wanna
keep
fuck.
them on.
Yeah.
Keep it on the all right. I'll let you get
But
that
what if
off.
she
but
keep them on and
it
she
on
put her legs on your shoulder and then you notice the kitten heel?
I'd fuck through it.
Okay, you're a strong man.
I've fucked through worse.
Yeah.
Fuck through some smelly box. You think kitten heels are gonna stop me? But with that said, I think Eminem did put a statement out that they wanted to empower women, and we should put women in powerful positions. And
I do that now.
it's
I'm ahead. Listen, I'm ahead of this thing.
you should do marketing.
Yeah, I
for Eminem.
should. See, Eminem, come talk to me, man. I'll clean that shit up. Have y'all out here doing numbers that you wouldn't believe.
But all right, well, if that's the case, Eminem, make the green Eminem your CEO. Just cutting her heels off didn't empower her.
Listen, man, it's just weird shit after weird shit. It's more, important things going on. But listen, one candy at a time. That's all we can do.
One candy at a time.
Orange Eminem will, quote, acknowledge and embrace his anxiety. And actually, if you look at him, the Orange Eminem does appear very anxious. Maybe he doesn't like all the ugly new shoes he sees around him. Maybe he liked the sexy boots. Maybe the Orange Eminem is a secret sexist himself.
Is that still Tucker?
Yes.
It's candy.
He needs to go
Yeah, I don't see what
fuck a
Tucker-
woman or something. Like he needs to let off
He
some
needs to
steam.
go fuck a woman.
He's off.
But weren't they outraged at wet ass pussy?
Child.
Like how you mad at Megan and Cardi, and then also mad at Eminem's not being sexy enough?
People want to be mad at everything, bro. People want to be offended. They want to be mad. They want to be outraged. That's just what it is now.
Does the green M&M have the WAP?
I was about to ask, do we think the green M&M has wet ass pussy?
I think so.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so.
We just as sick as them now.
I mean, they did say that they
Listen, they're bringing
don't
us
melt.
in. This is the world they're opening for us. All right, so now we're here.
They
Let's
melt
talk
in your
about it.
mouth, not in your hand.
I'll take it to the candy shop.
Yeah, if she doesn't melt in your hand.
No, I'm just letting Damaris go.
Damaris is, why you listen? We know she's sick, man. She's sick. Something wrong with her.
You loved Candy Shop, didn't you?
I think that might have been the only time my father ever put his hands on me. Is when I was in the car talking about, it was 2 times, 2 songs. Lil Kim is I make a Sprite can disappear in my mouth. He popped me so quick. My dad never hit me. He said, don't ever say that again. I didn't know what it meant.
The first time you got hit was because of what?
Lil Kim, I said,
That's
I
a
make a
sick
Sprite
bar
can
too when
disappear
you
in my
think about
mouth.
it.
I didn't know what the fuck I was mad young. I didn't know what the fuck I was
Yeah, if
saying.
you're gonna get popped for the first time by your father, that would be something to get popped over.
Yeah.
You gonna do what with what?
And then we were forbidden from singing Candy Shop in my household. We were forbidden from singing it. And that was my little sister's favorite song.
I also don't want to see a woman swallow a soda can.
I don't think it's the whole soda. I think what she meant is if you shake it up.
The fact that she has the ability to swallow a soda can means she could take you and chew you up and spit you out like a fucking sunflower
She can
seed.
handle aluminum. It's a monster right there.
Had girl ever give you head so good?
More.
You like maybe what? Listen, man. This is just where we at today. I'm just random thoughts, man. Like she ever just give you head so good? You like how did the last guy let her go? Like I should have never bumped into this young lady. There's no way the guy was supposed to let her go.
Yeah, and then a week passes and you get to know her and you go, oh, that guy was probably bringing up some good points. This isn't worth it.
I should have talked to him before me and her went to dinner.
Mad other mouths.
Yeah.
Bad other mouths.
Everywhere. And guys, we'll sit through some terrible head.
Oh, yeah.
We'll sit through the worst head in the world. We would. We don't give a fuck. Men are sick. I'm at that age too, D. Men are. We have a fucking problem. Men are nasty.
I know.
We're nasty.
What was the Candy Shop bar that sent your father?
I'll melt in your mouth. Well, the whole song. I was banned from singing that whole entire song. But I'll melt in your mouth, girl, not in your hand was probably the one that did it for him.
So you couldn't.
That's why I got so excited when you said that, because I was so excited to sing it, because for like I could never sing the song.
That was the forbidden fruit.
Yeah, couldn't sing it.
You knew Olivia's part too?
So yeah, we walked in and I guess Damaris and Eden were having a conversation. I think Damaris and Carl were having a conversation. Carl told Damaris that he weighs 155 pounds, and Damaris almost threw up in her mouth because she what man weighs 155 pounds?
Wait, what's wrong with a man weighing 155 pounds?
That's Damaris likes some thick.
That's not what
you
happened.
could never work for Eminem.
Yeah, no.
That's not what happened.
Okay, so
I told Ed and Harold I hired a personal training team.
Okay.
Okay.
A team? Like somebody works on the legs, somebody works on the upper body, like.
Well, yeah, they work together to get they both do different things.
Okay.
But I was in the process of hiring a personal
I
training
don't even think NFL players have a team. I think they just have one
guy.
trainer
Yes, one trainer, yeah.
for like the whole team.
Yeah.
Listen, Right.
So you got a whole team just for you.
Yes.
Okay.
So I was talking to Eden about that, and I asked Eden how much he weighed. He said he weighed. Eden, do you want to tell him? I'm not gonna.
No, you tell him.
Eden said he weighs 230. Okay. So Maul comes in, and Maul says, Eden, you need to lose a little weight. I said, Eden, do you want to report this to HR? Like, do you want to file a complaint?
Yeah, I'm HR, first of all.
No, I'm HR. You could never be HR.
I can.
No.
I'm so good at problem solving, Damaris.
All the complaints come in about you. How can you be HR?
That's because they hating. You gotta stick with me. I got you. But
Racism.
let's keep it in context. I didn't just jump out and say, Eden, you need to lose weight. Eden asked me, he said, do you think 230 is, heavy?
For a 5'6", because Eden's 5'6".
Yeah.
I am 5'6".
So I said, objectifying him?
No, I'm not objectifying him. I care about him and I want him to be able to perform at his best. So I said, you should probably come down about 20, 25.
He sits in a chair for
ass has to run.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But in sitting in that chair, it's so much pressure on the lower back once you're heavy like that.
Because I'm so heavy.
Yeah, so when you lighten up,
You told him to lighten up?
Yeah. When you lighten up a little bit.
You can't be HR.
Yeah,
you can't walk in and say to one of your coworkers, yo, you need to lose some weight and lighten up.
No.
Yeah, he ain't just say, yo, Eddie, you're perfect the way you are.
It was a double entendre, I know.
I didn't just
it was
walk
a setup for you to lie and tell him that, no, Eddie, you're beautiful just the way you are.
I'm never going to lie to
Hell
Eddie.
no, you better tell me I'm fat.
See, there you go.
Eddie, you're not fat. So wait, so I asked Carl, I'm like, well, Carl, how much do you weigh? Like, you're skinny, but I'm not expecting him to be like
because Carl's
real
tall.
skinny.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, I'm asking everybody their weight to make me feel better. So Carl goes, oh, I'm 155. I'm like, how the fuck are you 155? You're like 6'3".
Mm-hmm.
And then Rory goes, I'm 160.
Carl's built like a gazelle.
He's also light on his feet.
I was like 180 at one point, though.
Yeah.
I need to lose some weight.
That's when you was throwing back those brewskis a little too heavy.
Brewskis.
Yeah. You know Rory stayed with a good brewski.
They were Bud Lights. Less fat.
No calories?
No.
They get Rory
Zero.
with that.
If I ever
they
catch
get Rory with the Bud Zero.
I'm not going to drink a Bud Zero. It was all those White Claws.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
All that sugar.
But D, but y'all don't peep Damaris trying to get snatched.
Period.
But no, here's the thing.
I'm
all women
work the shit out of Damaris. She thinks she's gonna have a summer of
She
fun.
already has a team.
She's gonna get teamed.
No, Maul said, listen,
No,
so
we
Maul
booking
walks in
skits
like, I don't know why
every
you
day.
trying to get skinny because you about to be producing every motherfucking thing in the world
Every
when
day.
summer comes.
We're gonna have a skit every day.
Are any of your trainers on your team, are they creepy?
No. Mm-mm. Very professional. I
feel
haven't
like
worked with them yet. I literally just talked to them today.
I have trainers kind of up there. Trainers, fake photographers, party promoters, male gynecologists, all are in my, like, something up with that guy. Something a little weird about you. I just feel like all the IG trainers are just secret predators.
What?
They're just all creepy to me.
Why do you feel like that?
Because their job is, and they give discounts to women. Weird.
Yeah. You gotta watch them. You gotta keep a close eye on them.
Where's the one that's giving discounts to women? Let me find them. Where they at?
No,
Oh,
it's
you
a
got-
discount.
you gotta
but
lose a little weight.
Oh, but you gonna
And then
pay
you'll get
though.
the discount.
Well, you gonna pay. See, that's what they don't tell you about. I ain't gonna charge you, but you gonna pay. Yeah, you
You
gonna
ain't
pay.
get the first 3 sessions free to see if you'd give the pussy up? Because that's what they do.
Yeah.
There's no difference in letting you free into the club or free into the gym.
Right.
Men are going to find a way to try to fuck.
That's a fact. Oh, my homeboy from jail is calling me. Should we take this?
Sure.
Put it on speaker. I don't know if we have a little toggle. You going to accept the charges or is this an illegal phone?
No, this is a legal phone. Yo, listen, I'm on camera right now, and I told him, I said, this is my homie from, you know what I mean, from jail calling. So yeah, you gonna have to.
Allegedly.
What's up now?
Allegedly.
I'm talking to
Look
you.
how
Like,
Maul's
hold on,
voice
let me plug
changes
in.
when he talks to his jail
Yeah.
friends.
Yo,
Why don't you talk like how you was just talking?
Yo, talk to the
Good.
people.
What you doing?
I'm working,
up,
man. What you doing, man?
You know, holding it down, man. There's only one way we know how to do it.
Say what's up to Rory.
What's
Say what's up
going
to
on,
Damaris.
Hey.
Yo, what's up, Damaris? How you doing?
I'm good.
Yo,
How are you?
congratulations. Yo, congratulations to all y'all success. You heard?
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Congrats on your
watching, we
success
watching.
too, man.
Yeah, we watching from in here. You heard? I got everybody going crazy when that billboard came out. We went crazy. What?
Yeah, you called me and told me you was going to the hole that night.
Yeah.
He did. He called me. He was like, yo, listen, I'm letting you know right
He
now.
was on the phone with.
Yeah.
I went to ask him what he
What's
did,
up,
but
man?
then
What's
told me
good?
not to ask. That was rude.
Ain't shit chilling, man.
Yo, why you hung
already
up
know
on me
put
last night? You went to go play poker?
Yeah.
Yo, you can't be doing that. I gotta pay $4.50 every time you call me, bro. So
I'm on this 8-week.
Oh.
Yeah.
oh, we lost him.
Somebody called you.
And you can't call jail back.
Yeah, somebody called me.
And
He'll
what
call
you
back.
haven't snuck him in a real phone? Like he's using the real jail shit there.
No, he's still in his holding facility. He
Now
didn't
when he
get sent to his where he'll be. Shout out to my guy Rich though.
Shout out to Rich. Now the guys that were going crazy for the billboard, when they get out, like they'll be happy for us, right? They're not like they didn't mark us when they saw the billboard, right?
They was all in there. Him and some of the guys was all in there, and they were just excited to see that. Because I think my homeboy sent them, because you can send them videos, so I think he sent one of the videos that we posted to him. So he was in there going crazy. He told me he was going to knock somebody out just because he was happy.
I mean, sometimes you gotta do that.
He was going to go to the hole. So
When he getting out, he seemed cool. I'd love to add him to the team.
it's going to be a little while. It's going to be a little while. He going to have to sit down for a while, but you know, that's the homie.
How long have you known him? Because I'm mad you got cut off, because I did want to ask him some questions about some some of your childhood.
Rich is from the block. We grew up together. He's a little younger than me. He's about 4 or 5 years younger than me. But yeah, we grew up on the block.
I just kind of wanted to figure out like what pre-pod mall was like. Well, I mean, I know you before the pod, but still.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask him a few questions. That's all. I wanted to Vlad TV him real quick.
Nah, he ain't gonna fall into that. Like you see, that's not his real voice, by the way. I just want y'all to know that.
That wasn't your real voice either.
Nah, that was my real voice.
You got real jelly out of nowhere.
Yo, my nigga, like, what's good?
Nah, that's how I talk to y'all. I just told y'all the M&Ms. Fuck them M&Ms, nigga. Like I just told y'all that. Like you ain't the same voice.
Ma, you be mad, happy, and giggly when you be talking to us. Don't do that.
Because I love y'all, D. I tell you that all the time. I don't know how many times I gotta tell you I love you. See? You see how it's just weird for you to accept that type of energy from a black man? A black man tell you he love you and you start looking at him like, what you got up your sleeve, nigga? It's okay. It's just love. Love is up my sleeve. That's all.
You need to hire him as your trainer. He'll have you doing all the push-ups and pull-ups.
I told Maul to give me his trainer. Because you said you were getting a personal trainer. And did you ever go with him?
It's out in Dumbo in Brooklyn.
Oh, a trendy trainer.
Yeah. It's not too many weights. It's all like body movement.
Is he creepy? Does he
No.
put you in weird positions? And no, okay.
No, Rory.
Listen, we can hit Man DC's and have him run down on him if you need me to.
No, it's not. I don't like the prototypical gym training sessions. Make that shit fun. I don't want to feel like I'm working out. So if you tell me, yo, run, take those boxes and throw them over your shoulder over this wall and then run back, I could do that because it's kind of like I always want to be on American Gladiator. So it kind of like it gives me that vibe.
You know, when Maul was a kid, he got tricked all the time with the, yo, go get that for me, I'll time you.
Nah, never.
Make it fun.
Never.
Definitely got tricked with that all the time.
That never worked with me.
Bet you can't get back here.
I need to know what the fuck. What is that? What's in there? Oh, all right,
don't
cool.
look in the bag.
Yeah, no. You ever seen, what movie was that where he was like, yo, listen, take this, don't open the bag. Fam,
every drug movie ever. I don't know.
Who's not opening the bag?
I'm not opening the bag.
You got served. They didn't open the bags.
Heaven was a mile away.
That's a classic to you, huh? You love that fucking movie. You Got Served is a trash ass movie, man.
Yo, Nas Heaven is in the You Got Served soundtrack.
Come on, man.
Yes,
that's a great record, though.
It is.
That scene is. Oh my god, we're gonna get back down.
Anyway, I'm not doing that with you. I'm not asking y'all no more what fucking classics are. I'm done.
Hit us with some trendy topics.
I'm not hitting you with trendy topics, but why the fuck they keep remaking the same movie? I went to go look at upcoming movies, like getting mad excited. You know what I'm saying? I was going to ask Rory to go with me this time because I learned my fucking lesson. And
I'm dependable.
It was cold, Damaris. It was 7 degrees that night. I was not telling a black woman to come outside.
I'm not going to let Rory get off. He's dependable. He thought we didn't hear him. But
huh?
I'm not dependable?
No.
Name one time I was undependable, if that's a word.
Independable.
I was not dependent.
It depends.
But listen, literally, they're coming out with a new Top Gun. They're coming out with a new Top Gun. They're coming out with a new Batman. They just came out with another Scream.
Because people are fucking lazy.
You talk about a black Batman, and people kept sending me a comic. I'm talking about a movie. Like, why the fuck were they sending me a comic? I'm like, bro, I'm talking about a movie.
Yeah, they were like, you guys don't know there's already a black Spider-Man and there's already a woman Spider-Man. I'm like, all of those are comics. We're talking about live action
movie.
movies. Like,
I need a black, like, the only actor who could probably play a black Batman, and I hate to keep putting him in.
Idris.
That's it, just Idris.
No way.
Or Michael B. Jordan.
No, please don't.
They're
I'm just
definitely
saying.
gonna put
Please
Michael B.
don't.
Jordan
Please
in a
fucking
Batman
don't.
for sure.
Nah,
When
but
we
Mike.
gonna get into Michael B. Jordan not being able to act? Real shit.
You don't think Michael B.
Damn.
Jordan can act?
I think he can act.
Y'all
What was
saw
the movie?
Black-
What was the movie with
y'all-
Jamie Foxx?
He
with
was
Death
really good
Row?
with Creed. He was really good at Creed.
You didn't cry when Wallace died? All right, so you didn't cry when Wallace died?
Y'all gonna kill me, but I never watched The Wire.
That's fine. I want to get in a Wire debate because Maul's going to say Snowfall's better. It's going to trigger me.
Snowfall,
all right.
February 23rd.
Yes,
God, here we go.
Snowfall's coming back.
February 23rd. I'm just saying, Rory, listen, the real is back. Tell them we back up. You
Who
know
am
what
I?
I'm saying?
Who am I telling?
Who, who am I telling that we back up? And you not even in Snowfall.
I might be.
You're not weak.
You gotta look closer. You gotta look real close on one of them scenes. I might be in there letting the ratchet go.
I'm
letting the
definitely
ratchet
trying to
go.
audition for one of them books of Kanan. Book me
At
in a
this
pouch.
point-
Like
No, real
There's
I
shit.
too
saw
many.
Method
I
Man
gotta
and
be in-
Redman interviewed each other in jail. Like
Wait,
I was
what?
like, all right,
wait, hold on. What?
yeah.
Red Man's in power too?
Yes, he was an inmate, and Method Man was the lawyer.
That's
We can
hilarious. I
definitely
need to watch it.
audition. We can definitely audition.
I say, yo, 50, listen, bro. Like, I might have sent 50 a DM. Like, listen, at this rate, I'm here. I could sit in the scene and just talk.
I was mad I didn't get the role for young Tommy.
Yeah, you should have got that. I see that for you.
100%.
I see that for you.
I might just go
see
do
that
it.
for you.
Yeah. We should just shoot our own power. Why not?
Raising Rory.
Yeah.
Ew.
Why not? Let's
We
shoot Raising
definitely got to
Rory.
do Raising Rory.
For sure we got to shoot Raising Rory.
That is
Absolutely.
fucking disgusting.
Hell yeah, why
Wow,
not?
who would your cast be? Who you casting?
Sean Connery for my pops.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't always look like that. For my pops now.
Okay.
Well, Sean Connery's dead, so that's a little weird. But
Is he?
yeah, Sean Connery just passed away a few months ago.
Oh shit! Rest in peace, Sean Connery.
Damn, really?
I thought we mentioned it on.
Don't
on
kill off
episode.
another person.
Sean Connery is dead
Oh,
and
rest
gone.
in peace.
I'm not Damaris because my homeboy called me. He
Don't
watched
do
the
that.
episode. He said, "Yo, the way that y'all just killed Fredro was crazy." He said he had to look at his phone to make sure like he didn't miss that.
I was nervous because Fredro we've known is not the most temperamental person
Yeah.
in controlling.
But that's why
I was waiting for the Fredro DM.
I was concerned because I'm like, it's no way we missed that. I would have never missed Fredro star pass.
course not.
And shouts out and love to Fredro, man.
Let's not talk about him dying
Yeah,
anymore.
like
So I got him mixed up with Hakeem. First of all, then I went and got him mixed up with Merlin. Hakeem died in a car crash, and
Yeah.
that's who I was referring to.
okay, gotcha.
Well, the actor that played Hakeem.
Yes,
got you.
So rest in peace to him. But I was right, by the way. Sorry, Fredro.
No, we do have to cast. We got to cast Raising Rory,
Yeah, we should do that.
and I'm gonna have
We gonna cast
I'm gonna have
Wallace.
Tony Yayo EP it.
Yeah,
Instead
and
of 50.
we could shoot Raising Rory. Then we could do Emali in Paris. I just like us doing our own renditions of. Yeah, I just like us doing our own renditions of our favorite shows, man.
So we just call it Niggas in Paris?
We could. Nigga in Paris.
Ginger in Paris.
See, you see where it's. Come on, man.
Carl,
And everyone that's online, I'm not writing the captions on our page that have the N-word in it.
Yo, they want you to
Neither
say
am
the
I.
N-word. Neither am I. They want you to say that.
yeah, let me clean this up right now. It ain't me either.
Yo, they want you to say the N-word so... Why am I saying the N-word? They want you to say nigga so bad. And it's like, yo, bro, Rory is not saying it. Like, I don't know why y'all think he slips and says it every other episode. He does not use that word. I
You'll
promise
understand after Raising Rory. You'll understand why I don't use the N-word.
you. That's when you're going to show us what happened? Now I gotta see
This
it.
wasn't the environment where the N-word for me would have worked.
I feel like Rory, but I feel like in a weird way, Rory, I feel like because they said you absolutely had a pass yesterday if you said nigga, we made it. After the billboard went up,
I don't
the
want
streets
that
gave you
pass.
a
Keep
I'm
the
just
pass.
saying the
Keep the
streets.
pass. I don't
the
wanna
streets
say
was
it.
like, yo, you know what?
No, I
Tonight
don't want
Rory
it.
could get it off. You know what I mean?
that.
They was like, yo, tonight and tonight only. You know what I mean? They gave you a pass. I was like, Rory's probably not going to pick up that pass.
Guess what I can say? Hey, we made it.
Yeah.
Hey, we made it.
That works.
Hey, fellas,
Hey, guys.
we made
Come
it.
over here. Look.
Look what we've made.
But
Yo, it was-
that was we were all celebrating, and our social media manager didn't think that one through too well.
Nah, listen, man. Listen, bro. If you watch this show and, you know.
You know the sign off, but people don't
we
watch the
having
show. They
fun,
just
man.
want to
We
fucking
not
complain.
listen. It is no. racial undertones and none of that corny shit over here, bro. We don't. There's none of that.
No, I have some racial undertones.
Probably to your own people, not to black. You love black people.
I have shit on white women thousands of times.
That's what I'm saying. To your own people, absolutely. To
And
the black
never have
culture,
they
no.
tried to cancel you, which is cracks me up.
Yeah, like it's just come on, man. We having fun and listen. The caption was the caption. I was mad that we had to change it, but whatever. We had fun for a couple hours.
I took over the Twitter. I don't know if you guys.
No. The streets added us and was like, Damaris got the Twitter. I was like, I guess
She was at the Wale show in the corner going crazy.
Yeah.
Wait,
Like,
but
watch the show.
that whole time I was like tweeting. I was like
From the show?
twerking and tweeting. Yes.
Twerking and tweeting?
Yeah,
that
she
sounds like
was.
a party series.
That's what
I
was
saw
doing.
I saw
Ask
someone's
Eden.
a specific person's close friends the next day. You was giving it up with the twerks. I must have been in the bathroom or something.
Oh, like Pete said, she was throwing ass. Pete said you were throwing ass.
No, I was being thrown. Curveballs, change ups, sliders.
Listen, Damaris gonna have fun. She don't give a fuck what's going on. She hears some music, she gonna shake that ass for sure.
Like your torso was moving with the twerk. I've never even seen the torso twerk.
Listen, I was outside.
It was crazy.
The billboard was up.
Then got the nerve
Fighting
to ask me
depression.
yesterday that
We was
why
lit.
you let me drink like that. Damaris, when I turned around, you were already too far gone. It was over. I was like, oh, it's over. She's not making that meeting in the morning.
At our live show, there's just photos of her bottle to the head at the billboard, bottle to the head. Maybe you just like a bottle to the head.
But that's why I love Damaris, because no matter what, she gonna have fun, she gonna get drunk, but that work gonna get done.
That work gonna get done.
Oh,
That
for
work
sure.
gonna fucking get done. That's why I love her.
Now, Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, D, I don't know. So you're not on that.
what I
train?
said.
Don't show your face in last lap now.
Ooh, don't do that.
So you're not a Michael B. Jordan fan?
You know the crazy thing is I am a Michael B. Jordan fan, but I do not think I think he needs to be a model. That's what I think he needs.
Oh, you
to
just
do.
think he looks
just like I
good?
think Paula Patton should have been a model and not an actress.
Really? As an actor? Lakeith? You like Lakeith
definitely.
Stansfield?
Stanfield.
Stanfield? Oh, Lakeith Stanfield.
Wait, y'all
Michael's
think
cool,
Lakeith-
but I have something against Michael because he ruined Black Panther for me. So that's why I think that he was like really
because
bad in that.
he killed King T'Challa?
No. The acting was
Okay.
horrific. It was
His-
unwatchable.
Oh, okay.
What about Mercy? That's the name of that. When he was the lawyer, I thought he was good.
he was
Mercy.
real good in that with Jamie Foxx.
I didn't see Mercy.
He played the lawyer. Yeah, that was like, to me, that was the movie where I was like, okay, he can act.
Okay.
Because you got to kind of see them when, obviously, Michael B. Jordan's in great shape, so he's going to play these movies, Creed and,
He gonna take his
Black
shirts
Panther.
off.
Yeah, because it's like, that's what the women are going to the
A lot
box
of
office to
opinions
see.
on weight today.
Yeah. I mean,
We're weight shaming.
But I think Mercy was the movie where I said, okay, he can really act.
All right, I'm gonna have to check that out. So, Michael, I apologize. I am no one, but I apologize.
And I'll gauge that off of the fact that the scene with him and Jamie obviously being an Academy Award winning actor, like in that scene when he's talking to Jamie because Jamie's an inmate on death row, and Michael B. Jordan was a lawyer. He did a good job. He did a great job, and that's how you gauge it. I like the other dude too that plays in the Wu-Tang show that was in The Equalizer 2. I like him.
Which Wu-Tang member do you play?
I want to say RZA, right?
Oh,
yeah.
RZA. Oh, he's great.
Yeah,
I didn't know his real
I like
name.
him.
Yeah, he's
I like,
really dope.
Yeah, what's his real name? Because I don't like just. Yeah, Ashton
Sanders, Ashton Sanders.
And I saw
Ashton
people.
Sanders. I like Ashton Sanders a lot.
He definitely turned up the RZA accent in season 2, but I feel like he's in a position that's unfair. And I don't know if you're a Sopranos fan. It's the same way I felt about the guy that had to play Silvio in Many Saints of Newark. No matter how you play it, it's gonna look weird. It's gonna feel like a parody because no one sounds like RZA and no one acts like Silvio in The Sopranos. It's gonna look odd. He has no choice but to do the voice because you'd kill him if he just did a regular voice.
Yeah.
And RZA's voice sounds insane if it's not coming from RZA. So it's gonna feel weird.
Fucking ridiculous.
People talked a lot of shit, and they got caught a lot of flack for the Notorious movie. But I think that person did an amazing job playing Biggie.
Oh, Gravy?
Gravy? Yeah, he did a good job.
Yeah, I thought Gravy was great.
I think he did a great
And
job.
I can't believe I'm blanking on her name.
Whatchamacallit did a great job as Kim.
Yeah.
I want to call her
Ghostwife.
Tasha so bad. I was like, I'm trying not to call that girl
Tariq's mom.
Tasha. But yeah, she did an amazing job as well.
The Notorious movie I just felt like was too soon. Like everybody, we was all there.
Notori Martin.
Yeah. Notori. She did a good job in that as Kim. I know people killed her when they first found out she was casted as Lil' Kim. She did a good job.
Lil' Kim killed her when she first found out she was casted.
Well, Lil' Kim killed everybody in that movie.
But I think she did a fucking amazing job.
I actually thought All Eyes on Me wasn't as bad as everyone said it was.
It wasn't as bad.
People killed that movie.
Yeah,
I guess I get it.
That wasn't as bad as people made it. And because when I didn't see it.
Well, they said he had an iPhone.
He did not. They're lying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like shit.
They was drinking Ciroc in the TLC movie.
Because I waited for that. I went to see that Tupac movie just as I was like, there's no way they let that slip. He did not have an iPhone in this movie. And I watched it. I was like, why are they lying? Like they just be saying, it's like somebody said something and people that didn't see the movie just run with it. But the Tupac movie was not that bad at all. I thought that was a really good movie. I think that it would have been better as probably a series because it was so much. I feel like they kind of just skimmed through. Like we should have saw it more early. Pac.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Just kind of get that, him in school and, moving to the West Coast.
And I think
living in New York more. We should have seen more of that.
And I feel like there's just oversaturating with the Big and Pac documentaries, movies, series, all that. But I would love a real Tupac series like that. Yeah. I would like to start even the first few episodes just be about Afena. And then get to Pac.
That's what I'm saying. Like as a Netflix series or Prime, whatever you want to put it on, I think that it would have been. It's more to that story. So much that we needed to see, and from two of the most iconic figures in our culture. I just felt like a two-hour movie was just you were trying to cram too much into 2 hours.
Yeah, but I really didn't think it was that.
It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. The Tupac movie was not bad.
So out of artists, like feature film movies that they have about artists' past lives, like which one do you think will probably be your favorite or the most iconic, or that you think was shot really well? Because I think Straight Outta Compton was done really
NWA
well.
I think is the best one that's ever been done.
That opening scene alone was done like fucking. It was amazing. I think Notorious would be next though. I really enjoyed Notorious.
I would put this Wu-Tang series number 2.
Yeah, Wu-Tang series is really good. But that's because it's a series. They take their time. They tell more of the stories. There's so many members that they got to kind of touch on each one of their lives. And so that had to be a series. There's no way they could have made. They can make a movie, but I'm glad they did the series first because it gives you the real in-depth look into the Wu-Tang.
The new edition VH1 shit was incredible. They killed that shit.
Yeah, that was great.
And honestly, the TLC
movie was really
Lil
good
Mama
too.
killed
that.
Left Eye. Like that. That was really, really good.
But that was on, was it VH1?
VH1, yeah. But VH1 did new edition as well.
BT.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm about to say nah.
And the Bobby Brown had a follow-up, right?
Yeah.
Which was very interesting to me because like I'm I like that era of music, but I'm younger. So I didn't know that, that whole story of who got who on drugs and things like that. I didn't know Bobby Brown was sleeping with my beloved Janet Jackson. I didn't know any of that.
Yeah.
He told it all.
He was that dude. Bobby was that dude, man. Like Bobby Brown was I wouldn't say the king of R&B, but he was close to it.
That meme, they had a photo of...
Actually, Bobby might have been the king of R&B in his prime, now that I think about it. Because at that time, I don't think there was anybody else that was in his lane.
I just feel like Bobby went, I would call in his prime more pop than R&B.
I was thinking that, like, I don't even think
he used a lot of synth, but he had real ballads, though.
He did. No, he did. But
he had real ballads on his album.
But his big songs were
super poppy. Like they weren't R&B at all. I feel like I wouldn't put Bobby, of course, wasn't the king of pop, but I would put him in that category before I put him in R&B.
Pop?
Yeah, for sure.
He got big R&B records though, like true R&B records.
Yeah, no, Bobby definitely does. Yeah.
I was having that argument about Mariah too. I was arguing with somebody whether Mariah should be considered pop or R&B.
She does both.
She does do both, but would you consider her a pop artist or an R&B artist?
Pop artist, for sure.
Pop, for sure. She can sing, though, but she's pop.
And even when she really sings out, she does it in a pop way, I feel like. Unless it's a Christmas album. This shit is pop.
I have a take that might be a hot take, and I don't want to bring this guy's name up, but we have to.
Do we?
I want to hear his Lakeith hot take after, but go ahead.
R. Kelly didn't sound good singing live. Live?
I've never heard R. Kelly. I mean, I've seen videos.
I don't think I've ever been like, damn, R. Kelly killed that live. I don't think I could ever really remember it, honestly. Like every time I heard R. Kelly sing live, I was kind of like, okay, but I wasn't like. There are a lot of other R&B singers that sing way better than R. Kelly live.
Well, that's because he was nervous that you had a gun in the front row of Madison Square Garden. That's what he couldn't focus and really give a real performance.
Voice was shaking.
Bro, that was
because you was ready to shoot him.
You know how crazy that was, bro? Let's see, I was in the building, bro. Madison, somebody got a gun in here? It's not happening, bro.
I didn't need to be there, bro.
Like, it's not, and they're waving it.
I've been to Madison Square Garden,
man. Like, stop
in the front
bro.
row, too.
Yeah, like, and they're waving it at you.
Matter of fact, where the closest security is.
Like, come on, man. Come on, cut it out, man. But yeah, I was looking at some old R. Kelly live performances, and I was just like, I wasn't wrong as a kid. I was never really his pen is. We don't need
to compliment him.
Yeah, we don't. But I'm just saying, like, just revisiting that, before all of this and just listening to it, I was never really blown away by R. Kelly's singing voice live.
I had a hot take when we were talking about, someone brought up Jamie Foxx before. I think the scene with Al Pacino and Jamie Foxx when they have lunch in Any Given Sunday is the best one-on-one scene Al Pacino has ever done. And it's because of Jamie Foxx. I think it's better than De Niro and Pacino in Heat. I just think it's the greatest scene ever. If you really do a deep dive into that Jamie Foxx, Al Pacino scene to explain the NFL and how they exploit athletes and everything that they did and the mentality that you're supposed to have as a professional athlete and what you owe to the team and all that. Jamie Foxx, Al Pacino killed that scene, don't get it twisted. But to outact Al Pacino, Jamie Foxx stole that entire thing.
I'm not mad at that. That was a great scene. And I think that movie was the movie that kind of pushed Jamie Foxx into another level in Hollywood.
Oh, for sure. But you could bring up Scarface when what was his boss's name before he killed him? Not Sosa. The other guy. Frank. Frank.
Yeah.
That scene, of course, is great on the back and forth, but I know it's a hot take. Y'all gonna kill me because Al Pacino has so many classic scenes, but I think that's the best one-on-one scene Al Pacino has ever had.
That's an interesting take. I'm not mad at it, but I'm pretty sure I could find one that might be.
I think that scene, if you did a versus with movie scenes, that Jamie Foxx scene, I think, could rival any actor, period. That could be put in the conversation.
Pacino,
that's some of the best acting and dialogue I've ever seen.
I feel like it's a scene in Sin of a Woman that might be better. That might be better than that.
That's fine
for Pacino.
I'd have to rewatch it.
But Pacino, De Niro. And we revisit this verses all the time. Pacino, De Niro.
But in Heat, once I found out they wasn't even in the same room for that scene, it kind of took it away from me.
Yeah.
They were in Diamond?
No, in Heat, they weren't in the same. The first time they ever acted together, I think, was The Irishman.
Mm-hmm. Nah, but they was in the same room in Diamond. And I watched it behind the scenes. They were like right there.
I heard that. I feel like I read from a credible source that that scene they filmed at different times. That's why it's so back and forth, and you don't see. I could be wrong.
No, they shot on 2 cameras. I watched that scene.
That inspired you, Carl, to shoot your shit? Carl, like I watched that so many times.
One of the best shootouts in movie history.
Oh,
that's true.
For sure.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, Heat is a classic. I love Heat, but you got to give
Heat
50,
is a classic.
You have to give 50 credit in this movie TV world. He has a movie with Al Pacino and Robert De Niro that no one knows about. 50 lost 150 pounds and almost died for a movie that no one knows about.
I don't know the name of the movie.
I respect 50 for that. That's growth. No, that's I hate the word ambitious. That's somebody that is taking this shit serious.
Oh no, for sure.
Like
for sure.
50,
you gotta respect that, but it's like, what's the name of that movie? Because I don't know. I never saw it.
Kill, I think.
Righteous Kill?
I never saw it, but I remember.
Never saw it. Never saw the movie.
Came out in 2008.
And then I watched the movie where he got cancer as a football player. He could have kept the weight on.
Yeah. Wait, so okay.
It really wasn't a bad movie, but like at that point, I think you could have put some special effects and some makeup, and you would have been all right.
That wasn't in the budget.
Yeah, well, I was literally
you gotta
just
really
about
lose
to say
that weight, my G.
budget. You really gotta lose that
He
weight.
just sold vitamin water at that point.
Sweat it all out. Sweat it all out.
Yo,
we need it gone by
remember
tomorrow.
when 50 tried to make vitamin water a thing? Vitamin water was disgusting.
He made it a thing.
It was disgusting though.
I never understood how dudes was running around with a bottle of vitamin water in their hand. That shit was
Dragon
terrible.
fruit was disgusting.
Dragon fruit tastes like somebody had it in their mouth and spit it back in the bottle.
Yep, it was one of them things that never got cold. Like, it just wasn't.
It was like a full bottle of aftertaste. Like, that shit just tastes like aftertaste. Like, it was like, who's drinking it? My man's like, nah, you gotta let it get cold. You could leave this in Alaska, and this shit ain't gonna taste good.
It tasted like the fruity fluoride. I can't even speak.
Fluoride?
That they use at the dentist.
It was nasty. That's what I'm saying. It tastes like it was in somebody's
like
mouth.
kids bubble, like kids toothpaste.
Actually, the Formula 50 one might have been the most tolerable one.
The citrus one was crack.
Oh, the orange one?
What the fuck?
It was cool like
yellow
once, and then you couldn't drink it again.
The Formula 50 was just the knockoff grape quarter water.
Yeah.
So it was, that was the one that we kind of was like, all right.
That's still, to me, I would put in one of the most iconic rap bars. I know no one else would, but I put quarter water in a bottle and sold it for $2.
Yeah.
Coca-Cola came and bought it for $2 billion. What the fuck? Like, that's one of the hardest bars ever.
We used to drink so much bullshit as kids. Like, just think of the idea of running around all day outside and then going to the store and grabbing a quarter water.
It's insane.
Like, what the?
We had quarter waters I had them at my house in bulk.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My mom, when Costco's first came out, she went quarter water crazy. It was quarter water for weeks in my house.
I was a Kool-Aid kid. I was raised on Kool-Aid. I'm surprised I have teeth left.
Yeah, Kool-Aid was the shit though, but I used to actually I was a little bougie. I used to actually add oranges, like real oranges to the.
No, the fuck you didn't.
For real. Fact.
Get the fuck.
I used to put real oranges and real lemon in the Kool-Aid pitcher.
That actually sounds pretty good though.
No, that shit.
It does, but
trust me on this. Half of a grape pack, half of a grape pack, half of a tropical punch pack.
Okay.
Cut up the lemons, cut up the oranges. You in the ball game.
And then if you add
how many cups
if you add
of sugar?
Everclear, now you're in college.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey. Exactly.
See, it's a science to it. You got to kind of make it a pasty at first, right? So you got to put. This is true story. It's how I used to make it. Pack of grape, pack of tropical punch, put the sugar in, put a little bit of water in, like make it like syrupy. You got to kind of make the concentrate.
Okay.
Concentrate is just syrup.
Yeah.
Put a little bit of water, swish that shit around, get that shit real like syrupy at the bottom. Then you start adding more water.
Is this still Kool-Aid?
Yeah, absolutely.
Did you learn this from Jizzy at Starlet's?
Nah, but black people, what we love to do, Rory, we love to mix our juices. We don't know why. We love to mix flavors.
Did you guys drink
did that too,
Snapple when you were younger?
Yeah, but y'all mix like whiskey and like.
That's what I thought you was talking about.
No.
When did you add the Jameson to the Kool-Aid? Was Capri Sun's a white thing?
No,
Capri Suns was the shit.
I was still drinking
But Capri Suns in my house, you better not drink that shit. You better be at school drinking that. That wasn't for a house drink. That was to go in your lunchbox, and you had to drink that at school. That wasn't for the crib.
Well, you
the
had
crib,
lunch. You had money. I forgot.
Yeah, I had to. Yeah, we had to take our own lunch to school. I missed that.
Rock Boys is definitely in the building tonight.
The what? Y'all are stupid, man. Y'all are stupid.
What was the rest of that hook?
What a feeling. I'm killing this ice.
I'm killing this ice. We be letting Hove get some sick shit off sometimes. Hove told us I'm killing this ice. Oh, man. That's hilarious.
Yo, I fucking cannot.
One of my biggest flexes ever was when my mom bought the big pouch Capri Suns and I went to school. That's when Rock Boys is in the building when the big pouch got taken out of the brown bag at lunch.
Yeah.
It took me all lunch to finish that.
Yeah. Biggest fucking pouch of juice ever in history.
All sugar.
And the straw was a little bigger.
Yeah.
Wasn't it called Big Pouch, I think?
It was called Big Pouch.
Big Pouch.
That was crazy. A lot of Capri.
Big Pouch. I ain't gonna lie, I miss packing lunches for school, man. That was the thing, because that was the time to flex. Like, you go to the lunchroom, open your lunchbox. You can start looking to see what you got. Trade a sandwich. Let me trade this for that. Like, what you got? I don't want that. That was basically us shitting on our moms.
Oh, for sure.
Hey, she made some bullshit. I don't want this.
I got Dunkaroos today. That's like having Blue Magic on the block.
Yo,
it was definitely that one kid at the lunchroom that you always knew, his mom's got money.
Oh, for sure.
Because he be having the snacks that got commercials. Like if you had the snacks that had real commercials, you was getting money.
He had an ice pack in his lunchbox.
Yeah, it's like your mom cared. That juice is still cold. Like, that shit is ice cold. Your mom knows how to pack.
Yeah. My mom, when I was young, sent me to school with an actual lunchbox. And then all the poorer kids that had brown bags made fun of me. And I asked my mom, could you get me a brown bag? Because they're going to beat me up at school if I come with this fucking lunchbox.
Yeah. It was dope to see my nephew. He has a lunchbox, so it's good to see that kids still do that.
Yeah.
I thought that was like a thing of the past. I didn't even know kids still carry lunchboxes to school.
I don't understand parents sometimes because they were kids at one point. Convenience does not mean cool to kids. Like when they had the backpacks that added the wheels, of course to an adult, like, oh, that's convenient. Help with his lower back. You won't end up like Eden. Like it'll be great.
Right.
You getting beat up if you walk into school with your backpack on wheels. You getting beat up.
Yeah.
You getting beat up.
You can't let your kids go to school like that.
Yeah.
That's just too much of like privileged shit. Yeah,
kids don't respect that.
It's like, all right, we know you got money, fam. You don't got to have all the shit that have commercials. Like, you got to get some knockoff shit from like the corner store. Like, but packing lunch in a brown paper bag is weird, but it does make the sandwiches taste better.
It does.
I don't know what it is about that brown bag. Like the sandwich just tastes a lot better coming out of brown bag.
And I don't even know what switched because we used to get reduced lunch, and then all of a sudden I started bringing lunch.
What is reduced lunch?
It's like free lunch, but when you're not poor enough to get it free, so it was just reduced.
Like you don't have to pay as much.
You pay less. Yeah, you get a ticket.
Get a lunch ticket,
and like it's a food stamp for children.
Yeah,
but the menu was just the sickest shit: tater tots, Franken beans, chocolate milk.
Franken beans. Yeah. I've never. Well, you're 20 years older than me. So.
Your school didn't have Franken beans?
Your school didn't have Franken beans?
No.
Pork and beans?
No.
Oh.
No.
I figured they still sold that in public school.
No, by the time I got out of public school, they were giving us shit like salad. Remember they had like the salads you could get, remember? And like the plastic containers.
Fridays they would do pizza, and then I remember the day they had to add salad to the pizza day. And they threw that shit on your styrofoam tray with your pizza. It was like, all right, man, get this shit.
Was so greasy.
With the chocolate milk. Wash that
I don't
shit
even
down.
think they had dressing. They just had to like meet some city restriction. Like,
but
no, throw some green on that.
The turkey with the mashed potatoes and the gravy was fucking
You used to like that shit?
I loved it.
The mashed potatoes was terrible.
You bugging mine.
Them shits was straight box. You could taste the cardboard in the mashed potatoes.
Y'all had the spicy chicken sandwich in high school?
Yep.
See, now he getting money.
That was good.
I ain't never had that. You getting money.
Spicy
it was $1.
We never had a spicy chicken sandwich.
Yep.
We had that greasy ass burger
good,
and that
Rory.
fucking
Wow,
that aluminum packing, the greasy burger. That was it.
Oh, that burger was
terrible.
The pizza was terrible.
You ever looked at the people that worked in the lunchroom? Them niggas was all on work release. I don't care what nobody says.
Wait, of course they were.
All them niggas was on work release.
Wait, of course they were.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I was like,
it's like the number one job for
like,
work
we
release.
think they was cool. It was like, this nigga got muscles and tattoos. Like, where he from?
Because what a perfect job. You know he just cooked for 100 criminals for 5 years.
He was a chef up north.
So he didn't get left up there?
That's why he didn't get left. He was a chef. Nigga, yeah. But then you got to really think
Explain that bar to me, please.
You don't
to my white ass. Please explain that he was the chef up north.
All right, so I don't.
Or he would have got left up north.
Listen, the great Jadakiss. I'm listen. This is my interpretation of the bar.
Okay.
I'm guessing that if it's a guy that could really cook, you don't want to harm him.
Yeah.
We gotta eat, and if he can cook really good, we want to eat really good. So it's like, yo, we need him. Like, don't fuck him up. So like, don't beat him up.
He was suggesting that the current girl he was talking to, man, was in jail, but he's pussy. And he would have gotten beat the fuck up had he not been able to
it's
cook.
like, yo,
but your man is still pussy, ma.
And that's why he said it anyway.
I'm K.I. double.
Look at the conversation. Yo, we been letting so much shit in rap just fly and just be shaking our ass to the beat.
Imagine you going up to a girl and really saying like, yo, I know your man. He's locked up now. He'd be dead if he wasn't good at making fucking ramen noodle. But by the way, my name's Rory.
Yeah. But anyway.
R-O-W.
Yeah. Oh my God,
I cannot. Yeah, we're gonna have to visit that Raise and Rory conversation. I think that would be an amazing sketch idea.
Listen, where are the spicy chickens? Can I order those and make them myself?
Probably.
I gotta figure out what brand made
I
those.
want to order those
spicy
donuts
chickens
that came in the plastic. The Super 8 or whatever donuts that came in the plastic that were
Oh,
warm.
the Hostess? Was it Hostess?
No, it wasn't Hostess.
I think I have colon problems to this day with fiber because of those spicy chicken sandwiches.
How many of those did you eat?
Every day.
Wow.
Every day.
That's what you gotta do is put spicy on something and people love it.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at the metabolism of kids, like I played high school sports, we had the worst diets on planet Earth. We would eat 6 spicy chickens before a track meet, and then smoke a cig in the parking lot and win.
I thought that because when I saw your track picture, you were like with a whole bunch of other white guys. So I thought that's why you did cross country.
Oh no, I mean white people, prior to stereotypes, like we can run too.
Yeah, they're pretty fast.
Like we can sprint as well.
No.
White
You can't jump. White men can't jump. You guys can.
Yeah, I mean,
Makes sense.
I wouldn't say my hops was crazy, but
Yeah.
I could run to the basket.
You know, white people get real fast
You a
whenever they
layup?
see.
Yeah, I'll clap the backboard.
Yeah. Remember that was like a rite of passage.
That was a thing.
If you couldn't clap backboard, it was kind of like, yo, you got to go upstairs and do like 500 calf raises.
If you still just grab a net, get
Yeah,
out of
yeah,
here.
and then come back here tomorrow and try to clap backboard. But white people get really fast whenever they see black progression. Yeah, they get fast.
Or Eminem progression, for that matter.
White boys are fast.
Whenever we were trying to be a little healthier, we wouldn't smoke cigs. We would smoke Black and Miles.
Oh, that was healthier.
Yeah, that's how we thought.
Because the filter was on it?
Yeah, it's got a plastic tip.
That's one thing I'm glad I never picked up was smoking cigarettes. Like, I literally never smoked a single cigarette in my life.
It was a quick time in my early high school life. I smoked Black and Miles all of high school, though. All the way through high school. And kind of into college a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, oh no, they found a picture of you like on a dinghy, on a boat.
A dinghy?
A dinghy?
Yeah, it was like a little passenger, a little small boat.
Oh, I was in
Who found that?
We went
Please
to art.
send it to
I
my
posted
inbox.
on my Instagram.
Yeah,
you did?
it was on
my Instagram. Yeah, we went down for Art Basel before. I'm gonna sound like a hipster. Before Art Basel was like the fucking annoying shit that it is now. And the last day before we had a night flight, we were like, we should go to like the Everglades and do like the crocodile shit.
Okay.
So I didn't smoke cigarettes at that time. My man who was in the boat who took the picture was a cig smoker, and I was like, I gotta have a cig.
I'm on the swamp. Yeah, I'm on the swamp. Bandana on.
Yeah, and they had found, which I had posted earlier but deleted, a photo of me with a Black and Mild in my mouth and a red G-Shock watch. And I was doing the Kappa sign, and people thought it was blood shit.
I remember that photo.
I'm like, guys, no, I'm a nerd.
Dancing
I was
Bloods.
never a blood.
It's the Dancing Bloods.
Hey, I can't even respect y'all hookah people. Your lungs can't handle wine Black and Milds. Oh, then when the wood tips came out, we thought it was fancy.
Yeah,
no more plastic tips.
I just
not
never
the white wine mild.
I could never get into that Black and Mild cigarette thing.
I smoked the cigarette one time, like took one puff. Just like it was way past the age where like I knew better, and I just was like, you know what? I've never done it. I'm such a trisexual. I want to try every other drug. Let me just try. I took one puff, and I almost fucking died. I said, I don't know how y'all do this. This is the nastiest shit I've ever encountered.
A trisexual.
I'm trying to be the trisexual. What you trying to try, baby?
Yo, that's what I'm saying, man. You can't even have that type of energy anymore.
A trisexual energy? What does trisexual means? I just want to try everything?
Yeah, like you're down to try anything.
According to Damaris, that's what it means.
That's a real
I'm not a
thing.
trisexual.
We Google that, it's gonna say something else.
For sure. And it's probably gonna be offensive.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy offensive. We about to get canceled for saying trisexual.
No, that's a real thing. Like when you just, there are like adventurous people who are willing to like try different things.
I'm crying at what you stopped at.
Yeah, the cig.
What you couldn't handle.
Yeah, I couldn't handle the cig. It's willing to try anything sexual. I didn't know that it had a sexual connotation. I thought it just meant anything.
Right, I know.
It ends with sexual.
The way
it ends literally with the word
actual
sexual.
Sentence of trisexual. It'd be weird that would mean trying anything sexual.
Yeah. I really thought that it meant like anything like just in the world.
No, I think it means trisexual.
Sexual things in the world.
Well, I'm figuring that out now because I Googled it.
See, so now you was at dinner with a guy like, I'm trisexual.
And he was
probably
like, yo,
yes.
Let's get this food to go.
I feel really dumb. I have to revisit like a whole lot of conversations that I've had because I've like used that word seriously.
Absolutely.
Your dad should have smacked you over that, not over the candy shop.
Oh, you're trisexual, right? The Sprite can is what got your ass beat. not the trisexual part.
Well, that's why she liked the bar. She wanted to try. She wanted to try the Sprite can.
Fuck you guys.
Oh, man.
Carl, give me your Lakeith hot take.
That is better than Michael B.
That's what it was? Lakeith is not better than... Well, what is Lakeith in besides Atlanta?
Harley Fall, Judas and Black Messiah.
He was good in that.
He's up for Oscar for that. I think he's just more captivating.
Don't call him captivating.
Lakeith played in something else too where I fell in love with Lakeith because he was so fine. I can't... What was it?
When he moaned on Clubhouse.
No, that was not... It was before that.
That's what got you going.
He was in Selma,
Sorry to bother you.
Knives Out.
Oh no, I got to put more respect on Keith's name.
Uncut Gems. What else?
He wasn't Uncut Gems, which I thought was kind of overrated.
He was in Get Out.
Get Out. He wasn't
all
Get
right,
Out.
Am I allowed?
Dope.
Now that this movie has been done for a while,
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I know coming from me, that's why I've kept this to myself for years.
Mm-hmm.
And I know coming from my face, it's gonna look kind of nuts. That movie sucks.
I wouldn't say suck, but I do think it's overrated.
What movie?
Get Out is trash.
Objectively, why do you think so?
It's shot terribly. It feels like a parody. I don't even think how it got interpreted is how they shot it. Like I think they got lucky with Get Out. I think they shot it as a low budget bullshit like parody, and then everyone took, which I get the message of it, of course, and that's great. It's just not a well shot movie.
Is this y'all running down
It's just a shitty movie.
Lakeith's filmography?
Yeah, but Rory wanted to give a hot take on Get Out.
Just not good.
I understand what you're saying. For the attention that it received, you kind of was like,
the plot is. I get the plot. The plot is great.
Yeah.
In a writer's room, that would be like, oh, holy shit, this is great. They just shot it terribly. Like, it's just not a good movie.
Key and Peele?
Jordan Peele.
Jordan Peele.
Oh, Jordan Peele?
Yeah, Key ain't have
And
nothing
who
to
I
do
fuck
with it.
with. I think Key and Peele are very funny.
You should have the Key in there. If he ain't had nothing to do with it, we might have got a classic.
I think the second one sucked. I fell asleep on regular Get Out in the movie.
Us sucked.
I fell asleep on it in the movies. But,
The acting in Get Out?
Us.
Oh, Us. I didn't even see Us.
The acting was better in Us, but the plot in Us sucked. I hated Us. Us was terrible.
It's just...
Am I going to get canceled because I'm white and I think Get Out sucks?
No.
Okay.
No. Well, I can understand what you're saying. I think it was a bit overrated. But the jokes wrote themselves. So once you get the internet joking and talking, like...
For sure.
All right.
You got a winner.
Heat or The Town?
The Town.
The Town.
The Town. But I'm biased. I'm Irish. Town is super underrated.
The Town is amazing.
Town was fire. A super underrated movie.
Town might be Ben Affleck's best movie. Call me fucking crazy, but...
Not Geely?
Nah. I think The Town is better.
Geely. Remember Geely?
Of course. I was trying to ignore him, but
Oh my God.
Gone Girl is amazing. But
Oh my God, I love that fucking movie.
and I know I'm skipping mad great Ben Affleck movies, but The Town is the shit.
The Town is fire.
That's never brought up in the crime movies ever.
What? You have to. The Town? I mean, it gets slack because of the shootouts, and they're saying, oh, they jack Heat's shootout scene and all that.
I can see it.
But The Town was dope. The Town was fire.
Why is it in every crime movie it's a woman that takes everything down? Every time.
Because women are the literal foundation of everything that has fallen.
Even in the Bible.
There you go.
Damaris,
Wow.
do you have anything to say?
No, I don't have nothing to say. I don't pay y'all asses. Don't mind.
You know how pissed off I would be if The Town was real and I was one of those guys? They would have walked out of Fenway Park with $3 million if this coked up bitch did not run her car into a telephone pole and snitch. They was about to just walk out, like literally walk out of Fenway Park with that shit.
Yeah.
Now everyone's dead but Ben, and now he's in Florida because this high bitch.
And he left the other girl a bag. She had to go dig it up out the garden, but you know he made sure he took care of her.
And what did she do? Bought ice.
Bought ice.
She just went and bought ice.
Yeah.
If you don't come down to I left that for you to come down to Florida.
Nah.
All right. Is The Departed a classic?
Hell
I think so, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
All right.
The Departed is a
All
classic.
right. That's
a
all right.
classic.
All right.
Leo don't do trash movies. I'm telling you.
Nah,
You can't find a Leonardo DiCaprio movie and be like, yo, that was trash. You can't. You cannot.
I've
bro.
not seen the Bear movie, but people say the Bear movie that wasn't good.
It was good, bro. That was a good movie.
The Bear movie.
That was a good movie.
What was it called? What was that shit called?
the
The Revenant.
The Revenant.
And that was the
was a
first
good
time he
movie.
got an Oscar too, right?
Yeah, that was a good movie.
He should have got an Oscar for Wolf of Wall Street because Wolf of Wall Street is arguably one of the best movies of our generation.
Who was you arguing with? Who was you arguing with?
Oh, because I said I would. Boy, you know.
Arguably. Who you argued with?
One of the most underrated Leonardo movies, Catch Me If You Can.
I 100% agree with you.
Catch Me If You Can.
I've
was
never seen it, actually.
Fire.
What's the Leo movie when he's like on an island with the
Shutter
couple?
Island.
No, not Shutter Island. Shutter Island's a classic to me.
Classic.
Now he's on like a tropical island with a couple.
The Beach.
It's The Beach. Thank you.
Yeah.
Does anyone talk about The Beach?
Hell
How come
yeah.
that doesn't run on TNT like Shawshank Redemption?
Yeah.
I want to see The Beach tomorrow.
The Beach was fire.
Love The Beach.
Yeah, The Beach was fire.
I'm looking at. I don't know. We might have to have a Leonardo DiCaprio versus himself versus because
He don't do no
He got some-
bullshit.
Leo
movies,
might be my
bro.
favorite. He might be my favorite actor.
he's definitely my favorite white actor.
Really?
Leo is my favorite white actor.
I'm not mad at that. Although I love Meryl Streep.
Oh, well, I have a
look
woman
like you
too.
like Meryl
You have
Streep.
you have to have a like
Love
my
Meryl
woman
Streep.
is Angelina Jolie. That's my
That's
favorite
your
white
favorite?
actress. White
Really?
actress, yeah.
Why?
I love Angelina.
I love her too, but
Because she could bend bullets. Duh.
What the fuck?
and rob cars with
Yeah.
Nicolas Cage.
Exactly.
Gone in 60 Seconds is a great movie, but a very unrealistic one.
You know what? I lied.
Yo, can you imagine in Long Beach, California?
Snoop Dogg never amounting to be the great artist that he became to be. I thought that's where you was headed.
no.
Anytime
No,
you say
wasn't.
Long Beach, I'm just going Snoop.
Can you imagine in Long Beach there just being some big ass, what do they call the big ass boats? Barges? Just a big ass barge.
So how do you
I was
know
gonna
that
say
name?
yacht.
A yacht. Yeah, that's what we going, yacht.
No, but like the ones that move shit. Not
Cargo
yachts.
ships.
Yeah, like those.
Okay.
Can you imagine one just chilling in the biggest harbor in California and 50 of the most luxury cars ever just driving one night onto it and no one just bats an eyelash? Like, all right, man, come on.
Nobody
What's
sees
going
this?
on here?
Nobody sees this?
Was Romeo and Juliet good? That might be Leonardo's trash movie.
It was all right.
I don't even remember. I definitely saw it, but
No, it was good. It just was, it's the Romeo Juliet. Yeah, but the movie was good. Though.
it didn't rival O, but it was all right.
Romeo
was
and Juliet
fine.
is smoking. Oh,
What the fuck is O?
It was Othello.
It was
I like the
Othello,
rhyming.
but with Mackay Pfeiffer instead.
I remember this. Like it's in my distant young memory. I remember that. Actually.
Shakespeare was kind of a sick fuck.
Kind of.
He was into some weird shit, man.
Shakespeare?
Yeah. No, he like
Duh.
Yeah.
That's not a hot take.
I don't know why we revere him. Like he's kind of
Bro, we
he's,
start
he's
going down
kind of
that hole
he's kind
of-
of nasty.
Yes, a lot of them were.
He definitely did some diabolical shit. He didn't just think these things
No.
on paper and not act.
For sure.
No.
For sure.
He was definitely.
I'm with you on that. But I've always thought that. That's why I didn't understand why they teach that shit that's part of the curriculum in schools. Like
And-
do we really get into the minds of these great geniuses that y'all think we should be learning about? Like,
And this is what the curriculum is for the kids.
right.
Let's read.
It's crazy.
Like honestly,
Mouse and Men. I had kids shouldn't have read that.
Catcher in the Rye, like the book
Yeah,
that's
you read that?
required.
Of
That was
Mouse
part
and
of your
Men?
curriculum?
Of Mice and Men, yes. Of Mouse and Men. Of
See, they
Mice
gotta
and Men,
change.
yes.
I feel like we shouldn't be learning the same shit. Like, I feel like when I went to high school, real talk. I feel like when I was in high school and then you in high school, I don't think we should be learning the same shit. Like, you shouldn't be reading the same books I had to read.
This is what critical race theory is all about.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? That shit is just crazy as fuck.
Yeah, I
like a
read
whole
Mice and Men.
16 years later, you're learning. I'm
Yo,
just like,
it's still Lord of the Flies. It's still what's the one with the court guy?
The court.
Agnes.
I didn't read
Agnes.
Agnes.
What's this? Oh God, why am I blanking on the classic?
I don't remember a lot of that shit.
I know why the caged bird sings.
Animal Farm.
Animal Farm, yes.
Like Catcher in the Rye should not be read by junior high
The
students.
Alchemist.
It's Catcher in the Rye is about an extremely depressed kid trying to kill himself and about to succeed. And
80% of the school. That's what
Yeah.
no. But here's the thing. Like it worked out.
Right.
There was no message. It was like, no, he just went on to be depressed for the rest of his life, and that was really it.
It was fine. Everything was okay.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't
And
work
it
like
killed
that.
John Lennon, that book. Why would we want to read that?
Yeah, the curriculum is it's just weird that people are still learning the same things as people that graduated high school 20 years before them are learning.
What is the book with the lawyer dad, 2 kids? It's a fucking classic.
Oh, the Kardashians.
Yes. Yeah. The people versus
There's
O.J.
a joke
Simpson.
in there with the 2 kids. I'm just gonna let it rock.
Oh, because you're saying Chloe was O.J. Simpson.
I wasn't saying a motherfucker.
Because you're saying she didn't say anything. Oh, it's because you're saying
That's what you said. Then. Just 2.
Yo, I cannot. What is the name of it? Atticus Finch?
There we go. Atticus Finch. What book was that?
Atticus Finch.
No,
The name of the book.
The book was not called Atticus Finch.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
To Kill a Mockingbird. Thank you.
Oh
Jesus.
yeah, how the fuck could I forget that?
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody read that fucking book.
Oh wow,
That's a good
that
book
was
though.
bad.
Whatever. All that shit
I just
sucks
think
to
it's
me.
hysterical that we can't have critical race theory, but we can learn about Greek mythology.
Bro, the
Well, you're a Greek.
well, that's why. You're a Greek is hilarious.
Yes.
Just because a nigga pledged. Oh, you're a Greek.
I'm really into Zeus.
Yeah.
It's like really my guy. That's where we get all these chicks that love the moon and astrology. It's because in 6th grade, y'all told them fucking
I learned
Shakespeare.
some pretend shit.
I learned what gods I identify with. All of that.
You know how confused I was going to Catholic church, going to Sunday school, CCD, and then going into public school.
Oh my God.
And they was like, nah,
That's too much shit.
There was like 35 gods, and they were only in Greece. And
That's too much shit.
I'm like, yo,
that's too much
this
shit.
pretend world y'all keep putting on me.
Bro, we really need to have those type of real conversations, bro. Like that shit has to change.
And still to this day, can't file my own taxes.
Did you guys ever read Oedipus Rex?
Who?
Oedipus.
That must have been at the Spanish schools.
I was gonna say that sounds like a Harry Potter
Who's
spell.
Oedipus?
That's this dude who like fucked his mom. This is like a thing I read in high school. Very weird.
You read that in high school?
Yes. Shout out to Cardinal Hayes.
Cardinal Hayes. No, you read that on your own.
Yeah. Don't put that on Hayes. That ain't in the Hayes curriculum. Don't do that. Shout out to Cardinal Hayes. No, don't do that. That was you,
They
Eden.
wasn't teaching that on the concourse.
Yeah. Eden took his crazy ass to a book fair. I was like, huh?
Oh, the book fair. Remember the Scholastic Book Fair?
Do I?
Yo, and you was good in Concourse Village?
I was great.
Oh shit, he was great.
I was cool
Which
with
building you was in?
all of them.
Concourse Village was scary as fuck when I was in high
I
school.
damn near lived in Concourse Village.
That shit
My
was
best friend
scary.
lived in Concourse Village.
Concourse Village was some scary times.
Concourse
man.
Village West.
Put the West on there trying to make it sound good.
I didn't hang out on the east side, which was just across the literally
The park
platform.
right? Oh, the plat-
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god! Is there anything else we have to cover, guys?
I kind of want to just interview Eden about
Cardinal Hayes.
for like a whole episode.
Well, all of that is coming for listeners. Like we're gonna interview all this sick ass stuff.
Yes, we are.
So y'all can see what the fuck I have to deal with on a daily basis.
Everybody that's part of the team.
You make it seem like you're just a joy, Damaris.
I am a joy.
You all right?
I love you though.
Yo, Maul.
I love you. I don't care. I love you. I don't care what these guys say.
You're a happy drunk, but you're kind of a mean drunk too.
I am not a mean drunk. Who was
You're a
I mean
happy
to?
drunk.
The bartender.
You're a little more aggressive
You
in your
definitely slapped
delivery.
my arm a lot.
What did I do to you, Eden? Speak up.
You were slapping my arm a lot.
Oh, she's the hard dapper when she
Yes.
gets drunk.
Definitely
Yes,
the hard
she is.
I'm definitely
Hate that drunk.
Listen, I'm going through a lot right now. Okay, so my drinking wasn't like my regular like I'm happy drinking. It was like I'm trying to escape life and not drown
Oh,
myself
so
in the
like
bathtub
the only drinking I know.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's a regular Wednesday for Rory.
Yeah. So it was that kind of drinking. So I apologize if I was rough on you, Eden.
No, you were great.
It's okay, Jesus. She loves you.
I can't believe I really hid my taser outside of Webster Hall.
Yo,
It was there when I came back.
that was some
You
of the
didn't hide
funniest-
your taser. You thought you could get your taser into Webster Hall, and I said, Damaris, give me that.
Yo, Damaris is such a nigga.
We're
yo.
putting
I'm
that in
telling
a
you.
tree.
Y'all don't be looking at the shit the right way. Damaris is running around with a taser. Then waits till we
In a
get to
box,
the,
by the way.
Yeah, brand new in the box. And then waits till we get to the venue. Like, yeah. So how am I getting this in there?
No, she was calm. She's like, I get this in, right? Like, no.
It's full metal detectors. Full. Like this TSA at fucking Webster Hall.
I feel like the signs they buy have a gun and a taser with the fucking
Yo,
slash through
Damaris,
it.
I love Damaris, man. I don't care what y'all say. I love
Y'all
her.
be telling people what hotels we staying at and shit. I don't have time for that.
I feel you, D. See,
Like-
D, that's why I said I love you, because you like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah,
You're not
like
lacking. She not lacking.
I can't.
You thought you was gonna run down on Damaris?
No, of course not.
He ain't think that.
I hit her taser for her.
Yeah, he was like, nah, put it in this bush
I held it
right
down.
here.
It was the reverse Goodfellas. I hit the nah mean for her.
I can't
Nah,
believe
me.
Damaris was running around with that shit though. And then wait till we go into a venue to be like, yo, yeah, so I'm good with this, right?
And then we terrified.
No. Do you know the history of this place we're going to? Like, you're not good with that.
We terrified Jazz in the green room because she thought when I had the taser and I was just using it,
thought it was,
they shot out. I'm like, no, you gotta.
Yeah. You gotta
if you're
get
not
up
near
on
me,
them.
you're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's good that you have a taser, though, D.
Yeah.
I agree.
I like that. You
My
need that.
boyfriend
Women need that.
My boyfriend bought it for me like last year.
And
I
it's
just,
fucked
like,
up that we have to say y'all need that, but yeah.
we
Y'all
do.
should carry some shit like that. It's crazy.
Oh no, I think women with the mace on the keychain get that.
See, I'm too clumsy for me. I be done fucked around, grabbed it, rubbed my eye. Like, I can't. That's why my taser's still in the box. Because I feel like if I just leave it in my purse, I'm going to go and fuck around and tase myself.
You're going to Plaxico yourself with that taser. 100%.
That's why I'm like, nah, I'm going to just leave it in the box.
Can we get into that Plaxico case next episode?
Sure.
I gotta refresh my memory on it, but I do remember back then when it happened, it was a very awkward situation. And very like, okay, he did what?
Shoot yourself in the leg like Plaxico.
What bar was that that your dad didn't?
If I'm not mistaken, that's Nikki.
It sounds like Nikki.
That's a Nikki bar.
It sounds like Nikki. Rest in peace. Again, our prayers and condolences. Today is the 2-year anniversary in the passing of Kobe Bryant and his daughter and the others that were all on that tragic helicopter accident in 2020.
No, 19.
Was it 19?
So
it was 20.
No,
it was 20?
It was 20.
20, right before
Yeah.
the pandemic.
Started
Oh, yeah, you're right.
2020
Okay.
off.
I put the whole pandemic on 2020. I forgot
Yeah.
January and February we was outside. I was in LA when it happened.
Yeah, that shit still, I still don't, it's still so weird to when you think about, first of all, it's been 2 years already, but then the fact that Kobe is no longer here, that is still something that I have not really, like, even, I don't want to say accepted, but like, it's still so just like foggy. Like, this shit really happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, this really is, like, Kobe died. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, but prayers to the Bryant family and all the other families of the victims on that helicopter in January 2020. That shit is crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Rest in peace. Is there anything else that we do need to hit?
Nothing that I think.
Barry Bonds got fucked. And fuck the Baseball Hall of Fame because Barry Bonds should be in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
I mean, of course he should. He's if not the greatest, one of the greatest baseball players of all
Without
time.
a doubt.
And I think before the roids already had the numbers that could have put him in the Hall of Fame. So,
but if I'm not mistaken, Damaris, you can probably pull this up. I don't think he ever tested positive.
Barry Bonds did steroids.
But did he ever test positive for steroids?
I don't know.
I don't think he did. David Ortiz did. And he got in.
Oh, then yeah, he's completely fucked.
So
That's
it's just,
terrible.
I'm just, you know what I mean? It's just like, come on, bro.
Is Roger Clemens in?
No.
That's wild. And here's the thing. Everyone did steroids at that time. Is
Bro.
Mark McGwire in the Hall of Fame?
I believe so.
Sammy Sosa?
I believe so.
Both did steroids.
Yeah, I believe Mark McGwire is in the Hall of Fame. I feel like I would have known if he wasn't.
I think Pete Rose should be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh, of course he should.
Just because you gamble doesn't mean your numbers are different now.
Right.
So apparently he has tested positive for 3 types of steroids before.
Well, of course he did steroids. Everyone did steroids.
Who, Barry Bonds? Did he?
Yes.
I don't see what the issue with steroids is.
Increases your performance.
No, I'm aware that the most exciting time in baseball was when everyone
Everybody
was
was
doing
on
steroids.
Yeah.
He was just never suspended by the MLB for a positive test.
No, Mark McGwire is not in the Hall of Fame.
Because he tested positive. I didn't know David Ortiz did.
Yeah, Sammy Sosa did not get in. Yeah, so they're probably not going.
I'm sure they're going to let A-Rod in. They love him now. He tested positive.
He definitely tested positive.
Yeah, that's wild to me. Everyone did that shit. Just
Well, this
fucking-
was A-Rod's first year being eligible, so I didn't expect him to make it his first year.
But A-Rod will eventually be in there.
I mean, I think they
And
all should be,
but
man.
who votes for the shit? I don't even know how the Hall of Fame
A
works.
bunch of dudes that use steroids.
Yeah, 100%.
Like they were there too.
Is it like former play? Is it people that are in the Hall of Fame that vote? How does it go?
It's a committee. It's sports writers. I'm guessing it's
executives, veteran media. It's consisted of 16 members.
Yeah, who want to just cast judgment on.
And do they do like how they do the court system? Do we know what the tally was?
It's usually a ballot.
It's a ballot.
So how many people said no
to Barry Bonds? I believe. I don't know if it's how many people said no. I don't think anybody.
I don't think he was eligible. Or?
No, he was eligible. He's been eligible.
Nominated.
This is actually the last year that he will be on the ballot. That's why I was fucked up. But I think they can still get in. I think him and Roger Clemens and somebody else can still, even though I don't think they'll be on the ballot anymore, I think they can still get in another way. There's another way that they can get into the Hall of Fame. Yeah. Which is all stupid as fuck. But I mean, listen, Barry Bonds is a legend. You can't erase what he did. Steroids or not, I understand, put a stain on the game and all of that.
No, it made the game the best it ever was at the time.
And not only that, like you said, it's people that used steroids and performance enhancement drugs as well, and they're still in the Hall of Fame. So,
yeah.
I don't know. Barry Bonds deserves to be in the Hall of Fame.
I completely agree.
I mean, maybe Willie Mays is the only other giant player that you probably even know. You know what I mean? Like Barry Bonds is the San Francisco Giants.
For sure.
You know what I mean? But
if I was him, I would say, yo, fuck y'all Hall of Fame. I would come out with a statement.
I think that I don't think that he cares as much as the fans care at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he does. He deserves to be there. I know his numbers, his career speak for itself, but I don't think that it's something that he is like, thinking of. I think he kind of knows that they're not going to let him in, or they don't want to let him in. I think he'll get in eventually, but I don't think it'll happen probably the next 4 or 5 years. I don't think.
Who has the home run record now?
I believe all time.
Yeah. No, I'm in one season. I'm saying because all the
shit.
Mark McGwire tested
with
positive.
all the asterisks. Yeah,
Barry Bonds
I don't
did. So
know.
is it back to Roger Maris?
After Barry Bonds, who has 762 home runs.
No, I'm talking in a season.
Oh,
one season, not the all time.
It probably will still be Mark McGwire, I think.
Yep, it is.
Yeah.
So they took away Barry's, because Barry, I think, broke that shit twice.
After that, Sammy Sosa.
Mm-hmm.
But they both also tested positive. So why are we not acknowledging Barry Bonds, who broke their record? Because Barry Bonds broke Mark McGwire's record.
Single season record?
Yes. I know I'm not bugging.
I don't think so. Listen, it's been years. I don't know.
Whatever.
Yes,
anyways,
you would be right, because he had at one point 73 home runs, and Mark McGwire at most in 1998 had 70 home runs.
Yeah, he broke it. And I thought they took it away from him because of the steroid shit. And then Mark McGwire tested positive. I thought they took his away. Then Sammy tested positive. I just figured we was back at Roger Maris.
And if everybody's on it, then where's the...
Oh, he's back at Mickey Mantle.
Yeah. Like all of you guys negate all these home runs.
Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth still has the most home runs in baseball history in a season. No, but I don't know, man. They need to let them in. Let Pete Rose in. Gambling is legal now. Like,
give Danny Almonte his Little League World Series back.
Yeah, like he was really 12. That was a 19-year-old kid standing on that mound.
Can we get into the Danny Almonte story one day too?
He was at least 19, bro. He was. Oh my god!
No, wasn't there another team after Danny Almonte that was like, it wasn't just one player that was 19. They filled a whole Little League team that was like 25.
Let me see your birth certificate. They give you a Xerox copy. Like, all right, fam, whose birth certificate is this?
Listen, Little League used to treat birth certificates the way restaurants treat Vax cards right now. Yeah. Like, let me just flash it real quick.
Yeah. And then come on in, sit out. Kind of like the Office Space app.
You know what?
Oh, hey.
And y'all still ain't filled that shit out. I just got
I fill it out every day, but it's kind of like you fill it out and it's like,
I could also be a liar.
Yeah, like I could also be like, you passed. I am sick. I can't smell or taste anything. What do you mean I passed? I'm fucking sick.
The first time I did the Office Space app, for those that don't know, to get in this building, you have to download this app and fill out this COVID shit.
Not just this building. I think a lot of buildings have now taken.
So the first time I did it, I clicked no on everything. I didn't read anything.
Yeah.
And then it clicked and I was in front of the security guy and it said, you failed. And he said, nah, it's fine. Just retake it.
Hey, Retake it is hilarious.
Because
bro.
I clicked no, and the last one you're supposed to click yes. Because
Because
it's
you
like, is
kinda
this
get
information
caught-
accurate? I said no, and then I
okay,
hit submit, and
yeah.
it said you failed the test. And he said,
yeah.
"No, that's fine. Just retake it."
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying.
Retake your
'Cause
COVID
you get
test.
caught, because you get caught in this rhythm of saying, you see the first one is like, do you have COVID? It's like, no. Have you been around 6 feet of somebody?
I don't know.
I don't know. With 6 feet, I don't even know what 6 feet anymore. Like, so you just get this rhythm of no. And then the last one, that's how I think they make sure they like throw that one in there to catch you out there. Like,
Yeah, and I failed. And they gave me a retest.
yo, that is hilarious, man.
I
But,
had a makeup exam.
that's kind of like with the Baseball Hall of Fame entrances. You gotta, yes, no. Did you use steroids?
Nah.
Had anybody within 6 feet of you use steroids? Nah.
My favorite part of that era was to my knowledge.
To
Yeah.
my
knowledge, I
Legal-
did not.
Because I don't.
legal
Yeah, my
I don't-
knowledge. I don't know what your knowledge is.
I don't know what they be injecting in my ass. I don't know. I ain't ask.
I ain't ask.
Oh man.
You ever thought about doing steroids? Where we used to do sports.
Yeah, of course.
You
I
thought
knew
about
people
doing-
that did steroids.
Really?
Plenty of people. I was in high school during the steroid era. You could get steroids. Steroids was you could find them shits like you could find weed at that point.
That was like when Lance Armstrong got
Winstrol
caught.
was everywhere.
Yeah, Lance Armstrong when he got caught and they caught him using steroids.
Yeah.
That was crazy because Lance Armstrong was the guy, went through cancer, the whole live strong thing. Nah, I'm living strong, but put them steroids in me.
But here's the thing:
Live stronger.
had he
Yeah.
not done steroids, would there have been that much money and awareness to cancer?
That much money, that much awareness, that much hope that he provided people.
Yeah, man. Everyone just takes steroids.
Yeah, man. Just
What was my man Jose Canseco? That was like the king steroid guy.
Yeah, but he just told on everybody.
He did.
He's the reason for all
He was
of
the
this
super
shit.
head of
he's the reason for all
of
of
the
this.
MLB.
I know you.
But he
my
said I
God.
saw an interview with him like kind of recent, and he was like, "Yeah, no, still takes steroids and is like figuring out the amount that a regular human should take." And he's like, "Yeah, I think at this point I could live to like 125, 130."
All right.
I was like, "Yo, Jose is an ill dude."
All right, good luck with that. That big ass heart sitting in your chest. That shit
No,
gonna explode.
he's trying to microdose steroids.
Microdosing steroids.
Good luck.
We should microdose steroids.
No.
Steroids are a clinical thing that you do take when you need them. Why can't I microdose
Yeah.
steroids?
I had to take steroids over when I had COVID. They gave me steroids.
Oh, for your breathing?
No, because I had an ear infection.
Did anything shrink?
They gave you steroids for ear infection and not antibiotics?
That was the big thing with the steroids.
The steroids were for like I think the pain or something. I don't know what the inflammation or something. I don't know.
No, you just had to drink some turmeric. That's all.
Turmeric dick.
Yeah, turmeric. Dick.
Call back.
But imagine if you added in steroids to that dick. Go crazy.
Yo, man, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm not doing this with y'all, man.
I'm not playing with y'all today.
That was the thing though in high school. All the girls used to clown the guys that would take steroids because
Yeah, they say your penis shrinks.
Which I guess in high school, I mean, your dick is still growing in high school, maybe.
No. Your dick is
Listen,
do not give these high school kids hope. It's
at its
grown,
length.
baby.
Is that its length in high school?
it ain't getting no bigger
It
than
ain't
that.
getting no bigger. It's grown. It's grown, baby. I'm sorry.
Go get that penis pump.
Oh my God, man.
All right.
All right.
What's going on for the rest of the week, man? What we doing?
We not doing shit. I done
Shit.
seen y'all every fucking day this week.
We got to see you tomorrow.
Yep.
Absolutely.
And we out Friday, right?
Where?
I don't know. Damaris and Loyan probably got some moves.
No, Damaris and Loyan don't have shit. Damaris is going back upstate.
That's back to back to back weekends. You either in love or going through something.
Both of them. Both of them.
No comment.
Why doesn't he come down here?
Well, my family is up there, so like
You don't fuck with your family like that, though.
I am.
You don't love your
Fuck
family.
you. I love my family.
Your dad's still down here, though, no?
My dad and my older sister are down here.
Okay.
But I gotta go up. Listen, man, life is. I gotta go.
Why didn't you bring your pops to the billboard?
You
To see us?
To see, right? I ain't on that fucking billboard. I
just
told
wanna-
Benner. I said, Benner, I told you to have Peach add me and your picture in the corner, like real little, so nobody will see.
I want to meet Damaris's pops.
You
I
would
kind
actually
of
like-
feel
you would
like,
like my
he's a
dad.
fucking killer.
You were like, my dad is actually really cool. He's a conspiracy theorist, but he's really cool.
Oh, let's have him
that-
on the pod.
Yeah, for sure.
No.
We calling him one day. Definitely calling your pops to talk.
Yeah, we got to have you
conspiracies.
and your dad on the podcast at the same time.
So yeah, I'm gonna go. I gotta take my nephew to go see the billboard. He was mad that my sister didn't bring him.
Yeah, your sister flyer than you, bro.
Okay.
I saw her. I was like, damn, Maul ain't even a fly twin.
Nah.
Okay. Go sis. I'm not gonna argue that. Okay, take
She
it.
is though, and she's cooler than you.
She dope. Yeah,
She's nicer than you. She's like all the whatever qualities. Like she took the best.
Good genes.
No, she's a way better version.
Oh,
of you.
just all around.
Yeah,
just not even female.
She's not the female
Even
version.
if she was a guy,
she took all the good qualities in the womb.
Yeah, I believe that. She's a better version of me.
And then you just got the Zaza.
Whatever was left, man.
Yo, Mom was walking out 42nd asking them drug dealers if they had this Zaza.
Because these young boys, they got the weed on the table now, 42nd Street. Like, just out. And I'm like, okay, clearly this is legal now. Nobody cares. Mm-hmm. So I'm asking them if it's that shit. Is this the Za or not? They're like, nah, this is it. Of course they're going to say this is it. You've never asked somebody if their drugs were good and they said, nah, it's all right today.
It's like the guys that were selling.
It's all right today.
Like the guys that were selling CDs in Times Square.
Yeah.
Oh, you like hip hop? I do. Is yours good? Nah, it's that fight. No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not. And they was asking for $10. They was making more off their CDs back in those days than like a lot of major recording artists, if not all of the major recording artists.
That's insane. That they
$10.
People was just buying shit they'd never heard for $10.
I want to talk to some of those dudes from that era that were really out there selling CDs for $10. I want to know how much they made. I don't know the artists themselves. I want to know how much they made.
My man's Yorel from Springfield Gardens, he was heavy on Times Square and he did pretty well. Like he kind of made a buzz and was selling CDs in Times Square, Orange Jamaica Avenue every day. I think he made a shit ton of money.
That's why I'm saying I really want to talk to some of those artists because I'm pretty sure some of them made a lot of fucking money. And because you got so many tourists there, they're gonna, even if they don't want the CD, they'll give you $10.
How I know,
to just leave them alone. Like, yo, just all right, here, man, just take the $10.
How I know he made a lot of money? He was one of the first people that I ever saw that had like a chat forum on his website, and it was thousands of people in there, all with like, hey, I was on a trip to New York and I bought his CD. That's how all these people were in this chat, and it was a lot of people in there, and they all bought the CD.
That's what I'm saying. That
not hearing shit.
We laugh at the idea of standing outside and selling the CD, but when you think about it, especially for $10, you know, you get 10, 20 of those a day, and you out there every day.
Yeah,
that's some money
for sure.
That's a lot of money. I would like to talk to some of those dudes.
I'm about to go sell Rory CD on 42nd. Y'all come see me underneath the billboard.
Yeah, I would like to talk to some of those guys that was really out there in that era selling CDs.
I think Yorel still has Instagram. I think I DM'd him like 4 or 5 months ago.
I would love to hear those stories about, how much was you making a week?
Yeah, no, he was doing all right.
I'm sure. I'm sure. 10 just 10 people a day.
He used to just rap in people's like ear. And like he used to have
he was one of those guys.
But he also used to have the headphones. Like he would let people hear it and then like
okay, so he was more progressive.
Yeah, and he was a nice guy.
Okay. All right. I would like to talk to him. But yeah, the billboard is up. If you get a chance, you're in New York, go check it out. Take a picture of it. Tag us.
Yeah. Go crazy. Photoshop Damaris into it.
Yeah, we had a good time out there. It was cold, but
that would be nice.
It was a really humbling and surreal experience to see. That shit was bigger than I thought. Pause.
That shit was huge.
Yeah, like being out there looking up at that shit. That was definitely like, okay, like this is like
nigga, we made it.
This is a real fucking billboard. So shout out to the team. Congrats to everybody on that. Congrats to us.
I feel like we had a good celebratory night. We had a good team night. I think that might have been the first night Eddie ever came out with us too.
Yeah, we had a good time. We went to get something to eat.
Because he's booked and busy.
True.
He got DJ gigs he don't invite us to.
Yeah, then he be spinning and winning all night. So what is it, Gwenning? Is that what they call it?
Gwenning. You didn't just say Gwenning. No, he's not signed to DJ Self.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta go.
I thought that's what
you thought he was DJ Self?
I thought the DJs just yelled Gwenning when they was DJing.
No, that's DJ Self's label.
Oh, okay. Shout out to DJ Self.
That's the label. Gwenning dropped Cardi B.
Okay.
Rest all right. In peace.
Well,
if you on the Gwenning staff, you gotta be like,
no, you don't gotta be like nothing.
Like, come, fam.
Who dropped her?
Who dropped Cardi?
Who made the final decision?
I want to look the person in the eyes that dropped Cardi B. I want to know what they're doing. No, it wasn't.
You gotta look at yourself.
Oh, man in the mirror.
And on that note, I'm that nigga.
No, Maul. All right,
Why
we gotta
not?
talk
What's
about
wrong with the sign off?
The sign? No. No.
Wait, I have a problem with the sign off. Grr, don't say it.
Grr. Look at the white man rage. Grr.
Listen, man.
Stop getting bullied out of your sign off.
No, I was trying to think of a new one.
I'm the sinner and he the winner.
Boo.
What? I'm the sinner, he's the winner? Listen, I'm that nigga. He's ginger.
I'm disgusted by Damaris' sign off. Like full.
Yo, listen, man, we out, man. Listen, we'll be back Monday. No, we'll be back Saturday, right?
No, what? No.
Oh, no, this is... Oh,
you all
you're editing. Yeah,
It's okay. Don't tell
I'm back. Listen, man, I'm that nigga. He's that ginger. We'll get back to y'all in a couple days. Peace. Be safe. We love y'all. We out.
No worry and